Hey, welcome to another episode of Nightbane. Thank you for joining us. What was that?
That was me going the wrong way in volume.
Oh, okay. And we start off the session excellent. A
Yay!
little bit of comic humor. Thank you again for joining us. Nightbane is a crazy world. Hopefully you've been following along. Maxie and Cook are in the militia. They seem to be having some good times and fun. Maxie's having good times and fun. Cook might be getting a little stressed out. He's been thrown into a lot of responsibilities.
Very quickly.
Just quick words. Normally we use Google Maps, but we haven't in a long time, or a couple of sessions, because the military base is undisclosed and it's in a weird spot. They haven't figured out where it is actually at yet. Seems to be a whole nother place, not even on Earth, so who knows where it's at. So we are not doing coordinates for a while, so they are just at a military base of undisclosed location. But for Alba Inn in general, we do also have our Tales of Andrea D&D campaign tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and we have our Into the Nightmare campaign, which is also another D&D campaign, on Tuesdays at 6, or is it 6:30?
6:30.
6:30 now,
Yeah.
p.m. Mountain Time. So please join us for those if you are into the RPG games, tabletop RPG, even though we have an extended virtual tabletop online. We also have many other programs on the other days of the week. We are closed on Mondays and Thursdays. And we also have background music provided by Sirenscape, and I always let JP do it because he's good at things like this. So take it away.
Sirenscape, everybody. I moved where the camera is. It was there, now it's over here. Sirenscape is a wonderful online platform that you can have your players download on their side and then share the music, instead of having to share it through whatever voice channel you're using, stressing it out even more so. It's also very useful, comes with a lot of handy-dandy sounds. And there's also a general app you can use for normal tabletop gameplay that don't meet virtually. Check it out. Wonderful.
Sirenscape, yay.
Yay.
Well, we left off last week. We met some robots that were very tough, even though they didn't look very tough. It has caused a lot of concern. Maxie's got a brand new shiny suit of armor. He's got a new uniform, a prototype that he's testing out for the military R&D group that is battle armor-ish. The uniform can change into a hardened surface. It's kind of crystalline, but it's still organic. Hard to explain. But comes with a helmet. That's also weird because it's a solid helmet, but Maxie can still see and hear as if there was no helmet. Cook has been tasked with creating a plan to expand the magic division to be able to handle charging bracers way more rapidly now that they figured out they can put more than one person on a station, which was like the revelation of the wheel. They had been going so slow, one person at a time, and this, hey, what if multiple people touch it, blew everyone's minds. Cook's become a legend.
Earth-shattering.
Earth-shattering. Possibilities are endless. But now Cook has to come up with a plan for expanding the magic division, to charge bracers and do many other things that he wishes to do. Let's see here. We're going to start off, actually, with Maxie. Maxie, in your... Oh, by the way, this is what? Did I not open it? Game time. We are on December 21st.
Few days
Given
to
that
Christmas.
mission, you were there for at least a week on deployment for that mission with the mechanoids to secure the base and everything while everything was determined safe to be removed. So we are December 21st, which is midweek, and we're going to take this day by day for the moment. We might go back to week by week again. Factor in what you want to be studying based on the week, and we'll see if any hours need to be subtracted from the normal week time. So figure out what you guys are studying this week, and we'll see if anything changes that. And at the end of the week, we will do the final numbers, housekeeping on that. But Maxie, you're in your morning meeting on December 21st. And your captain is going to announce some changes. He says, I understand, and it's been fair, that positions have been rotated per strike. You know, we have our point people, our explosives people, and everything else, and these positions are rotated. And I had to do some long and hard thinking about this, but we are uniquely in a position to take advantage of some special armor that Maxie has been giving. Maxie, you are on permanent point duty until further notice. Now, I understand this may not sit well with a few people because the point man, while being the most dangerous position, going through doors first, is also usually the highest kill count position. But I think we all agree that survivability is key here for the teams, especially since we just lost a few. And Maxie's in the best position to be able to take the damage coming at him going through the door first, so the rest of us can get in and get more kills. So Maxie, you're on permanent point duty.
Yes, sir.
The rest of the meeting goes uneventful, except, weirdly enough, an order has come down from the council. All strike group activity is currently suspended. Which, of course, doesn't make people happy. More information to be coming soon. But all strike group activity has been suspended for the time being. Also, there will be no team training today. The Night Stalkers have been called to an assembly. See, I couldn't think of that word last week. Assembly. Why is that so hard? All Black Ops strike groups have been called to assembly. So you'll have that today. But that's it I think I have for housekeeping for Maxie. Cook. At some point, I assume you're going to make your way to the office?
Yes. Peering over this large document. Oh, alrighty then.
You make your way to your office, and as you're going for your office, you see 3 NCOs standing at attention opposite wall of your door.
Afternoon. I walk into my office. I don't know what they're there for. Stop and close the door, put the stack down, and hang on. Turn around, open the door. What you three doing here for?
We have been assigned to you, sir. We're your NCOs.
Oh, right. At ease. Don't need to stand at attention like that anymore. Relax a little bit. Okay,
So you have Keith Henderson, Jerry Campbell, and Patrick Price.
Patrick Price.
Are your 3 NCOs, a gunnery sergeant and 2 staff sergeants, which, given your military officer lore, are extremely high NCO ranks to be assigned to even a first lieutenant.
Uh-huh.
That's like major assignments. What a major would get assigned. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Your NCOs outrank the captain's NCOs.
I got some big boys. Well, I'm going to put them straight to work.
Okay.
I've no idea what they will be doing. I assume these they each have PPE levels appropriate
For charging?
for charging for like they have magical use.
No.
No? Oh, they're not. They're
No.
not magic users.
And no, they are not magic users. They are NCOs. They are Black Ops, or not, they are Spec Ops. I keep saying Black Ops. Well, either or, your choice. They are Spec Ops NCOs. They are not magic users.
Would I be able to start putting them through magic training?
That would probably be inappropriate.
Inappropriate? Okay.
They're here to help you get things done, not be a part of your plan. They're here for the execution of the plan.
Then source working? No, that wouldn't be appropriate either. What would I have these people be doing? I am unsure. I, as a player, am genuinely unsure, actually. I don't know.
Well, also, it's also completely out of the ordinary, military-wise, for a non-commanding officer to have an NCO. But you asked for one. A rec was put in for one.
And I got 3.
Somehow, somewhere in the chain, one got changed to 3. And their ranks should give you an idea of how important the council and the generals think your assignment is. Now, for what you should have them doing at this point, they're all capable soldiers. You don't have to hold their hands, especially at these ranks. Tell them to take a tour of the facilities, get familiarized with all the rooms, send one of them on search for a building you can use for your charging division. Have one of them go search for someplace you can use for your training. Send them on things like that.
Okay, so that would be appropriate in this case. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Cool. I will have them... I'll have them take a tour of the facility, figure out where everything is, and then I'll send Gunnery Sergeant Keith Henderson looking for the Vaults building.
Okay.
Given the right specifications of size and requirements on the inside and such.
Yeah, you hold a briefing, as they would say in military lingo, of your plan, how you want to execute it, if it gets approved. So here's what we need. And now Keith's going for the vault. What's Jerry doing?
Jerry. His name is Jerry. That's great.
You won't call him Jerry, of course.
No.
Sergeant Campbell.
Sergeant Campbell. Sergeant Campbell's going to go for the education center.
Okay. And Sergeant Price?
Sergeant Price is going to look for a building for the spell studies.
You don't want any of them looking for a building to house the
Oh, right, no.
1,000 people you need for the charging group?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Excuse me. A
Well,
large
actually,
enough,
not 1,000
not
at
quite.
once, but
large enough building for that.
yeah.
We'll send Sergeant Price for that one.
Okay.
Actually, I'd probably send Gunnery Sergeant Henderson for that one because that one's a bit more important. And Gunnery
Okay.
Sergeant, is that a higher rank?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You
Close
have
that
your
one.
military ranks sheet.
I do. It's somewhere in here. There it is. Hello.
Yeah.
Staff
But-
Sergeant, Gunnery Sergeant. Cool.
So Keith is going for the charging building. Jerry is going for the vault. Or actually, how do you want to
We'll send Sergeant Campbell for the education center
education?
and
And
Sergeant Price for the vault.
for the vault. Okay. They are out and assigned. And as soon as they leave the door, you see the captain.
I stand at attention.
At ease. Yeah, I should salute him, but hey.
Oh, well, Cook does.
But we're going to say you do, of course, yeah. He enters your office and goes, well, that's unusual.
Yeah, I thought it
What?
was.
When I improved the rec, it was just for one.
Yeah, that's all.
And
I
not for that higher rank.
I don't think.
How'd you get? I think I need to look into how you got 3 at that rank, at those ranks. But how's the plan? Are we ready? Do we have something that I can give to the general that he can take up?
Well, at the desk, just look down at the stack of papers, and I do believe so, Captain.
Good.
Kept out a few things I have in mind, but this is most important, so hand over the document.
Okay. He takes the document, peruses it really fast for a second.
It's just a few divisions. One for the education, charging stations. That study of magic, I think, is a little important, so we can have some offensive spells or defensive ones should any teleportation be happening on the inside of our location here. There's required spell amounts. I'm recommending that a single unit inside each strike team be of magic use.
They don't have to go into detail.
Nervously shuts up. That's
I will get this to the general. Good work. Thank you. Hopefully they'll like this as much as they liked your charging solution.
I hope so.
Okay, he walks out. He goes on his little jaunt to find the general. Midday, or actually this would be in your midday briefing. Cook, you did see, once you settle down after that, I'm sure you'd go through briefings and orders that have been issued by the council. You would see that all strike group activity has been suspended. Further information coming. Midday, the order, or it's going to come down through briefings and briefings. Formation of a new group. They are forming Recon Teams. Asking for volunteers for Recon Teams. I actually, in your folder, put down, I think it's in your militia of the Americas folder. I added the Recon Team structure
Ah, there it is. Cool, cool.
under strike groups. There
Recon.
are no elite recon groups yet, but recon group's going to consist of the commander, 2 NCOs, and 4 soldiers. This is a scouting group. Small. In the group description, it will definitely say that this is a non-engagement group. They are not to engage in combat. Their mission is to find information out. Since the Cook, you would know, since hopefully the amount of missions are going to increase, they need more intel to send people on these missions.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the recon groups are going to be. So you can kind of imagine how that brief went over, asking for volunteers for a non-combat position and the Night Stalkers.
Not a single hand was raised.
Not a single person went, yeah, right. Non-combat? No,
No
thank you.
kills?
No engagement? No.
Why was this question brought up? No one here would say yes to that.
But it's one of those things. All commanders must do that. And there might be some people. It does fill a niche. There might be some people who, like, say, Cook, who don't want to do combat. If he hadn't been in the position he's in, might have taken that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Cook's highly suited for that. Looking at it, it's like, why'd I have to get all promoted and open my mouth?
Cook's locked into his little, whatever you want to call it, tree. Structure.
Yeah.
So, Cook, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
Studying.
I assume charging bracer, but that's normal. Studying what?
Studying that glyph.
Still studying that glyph?
Yeah.
Okay, how many more hours?
I'm at 60. I don't know how many more.
Well, I mean, for today, how many more hours you're going to get put into it? I can't remember on a daily basis how many hours you had to study. I think 4?
Yeah.
So, put 4 more hours into it.
Oh, good heavens. Just kind of rubbing temples at the end of the day. Alright, time to switch gears.
Well, the more study it takes.
Oh, well, keep studying that, but when the
bigger
officers are done.
Yeah,
switching
the bigger
to spells.
reward it might be.
True.
Maxie, at your assembly is a promotion assembly. It seems one Captain Alan Ramirez is being promoted to major.
Nice.
Which happens to be the leader of the Night Stalkers.
Oh.
The leader of the Night Stalkers, your commander, has been promoted. He is still your commander. He is not being reassigned. For outstanding duty, the Night Stalkers are an elite team that does allow for a major to be in command. So it works out. He was promotable, and it was there. So they gave it to him because he deserved it. He's made the elite strike group on the base. So, nice little housekeeping there. The rest of the day is uneventful. So now, a little off to the side, playing, I get to roll the reaction of the council to a said plan of expansion.
Oh! Let's
Any
hope
praise?
it goes well.
Any praise to the night? Yeah, to the.
Come on, Dice Gods. Favor us. We need this plan to go through.
Holy shit.
Did you...
Oh, holy of all holies of all holies.
This could be bad or really good.
Roll percentage dice.
Mm-hmm.
Percentage dice tell me how much of the council agrees with your plan.
Is it?
And I rolled 100.
Yay! They love
Which is
me.
like a critical success. They all not just approve it,
Oh.
they are all strongly behind it. Oh god, that's gonna change some things. I gotta fucking, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. And they're gonna happen faster than what I had planned for. Awesome. Next day. Oh, this
snap.
is gonna be fun.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Next day, 6 a.m.
Oh, no.
Maxie, barrack alarms go off.
What
This is not deployment.
do I...
This is not a deployment alarm. This is base alarm. The base alarm for the Night Stalkers has gone off, which basically means get suited up, fully armored, fully geared, and get to the meeting room as soon as possible.
Big Maximus very long.
No, it won't take any of you guys. You guys are elite.
Yeah,
Elite
just
elites.
Quick hop down to the quartermaster, grab what gear we normally need to grab on a normal deployment, and then head to the meeting room.
You guys were born with guns in your hands.
Pretty much.
And a war cry. You came out with a war cry. "Ah!" With a gun. With a Nerf gun going boop, 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 to all the doctors.
Large, massive teeth. Big gaping maw.
Maxie. This is coming as a DM. I cannot direct message. I cannot share this yet. And I can't type yet either for some reason. Don't you hate when you start typing and your fingers are all shifted by one set of keys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Feel that pain.
Wow, I just... That's your assignment.
Oh.
A strike group, an elite strike group of 16 soldiers just got tasked for that. For some reason. Cook, your day starts off normally.
Oh, delightful.
You go to breakfast.
Breakfast. Egg McMuffin with bacon.
Yeah.
Orange juice.
Roll me a perception.
Okay. Now, I've had a D20 here sitting on a 1 for about since Tuesday.
So you've trained it to roll one?
Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, that just flew right out of the tray. Here we go.
It wants to be free. It's been setting too long.
Well, it rolled a 9. But with my beautiful perception number, I believe that's up to 12.
Okay. Well, beats a 10 then. So it takes you a few moments, but you kind of, because something was nagging at the back of your head, but you look up. The officers' mess is sparse this morning. Not abandoned or not, empty. The staff is there as fine. But as far as officers having breakfast, there aren't that many. So this is a little weird. But
Turns the page in the book. Just keeps reading. Eating breakfast.
after breakfast, you make your way towards your offices. And give me another perception roll. Can't believe this is starting at a half mile.
Natural
And
20.
that's okay, you picked this up right away. I mean, you're walking and you see this line. You're about a half mile away from your office. And you see a line of officers. You're like, what?
What is going on?
Did I miss a briefing?
I'm just gonna hurry on my pace.
And it said all officers had to do something. And it is, you see, it's a lot of lieutenants. There's some captains in there. There's a major. Hey, look, there's a lieutenant colonel. In line, a lieutenant colonel.
So while going by, like every single rank is like major, lieutenant, captain.
You
colonel.
could, just alter your walk path a little bit so you don't have to do that. Because otherwise, you might as well just glue your hand up there.
Just walk by.
I think your stress levels are going to slightly continue to increase and increase as this
Getting a little
line
faster.
is a line that seems to be going the same direction you are.
Getting a little faster, eventually turning a corner, turning invisible, and then walking around again.
And you get to the magic offices for Spec Ops. And you see a sight. This line was going to the front door.
Okay, right. Mm-hmm.
You see the Night Stalkers on crowd control guard duty.
All right. Just walking by. What?
None of them are being let in. None of them are being rowdy. This is not a rowdy line. This is a line of officers. But you can all tell they'd rather be doing something else, but for some reason, they are here. Of course, you are allowed through. None of them are.
Get through.
And you can go into the offices.
Dorothy, what is going on right now? Do you know?
You better go talk to the captain.
Right. Morning, by the way. Keep going on.
Good morning, sir.
Go to the captain's office. Give it a knock.
Cook, that better be you.
Yes, sir. It is me. What's
Get in
going
here.
on? I walk through.
He hands you. He doesn't say anything. He hands you an order paper. You're used to them. An order from the council. Further clarification. No strike team will be reinstated to strike duty until they have a level 3 magic user with 3 spells learned. Now, you want to guess what all those officers out there are for?
Oh, this is what this. Oh, no.
They're the
Okay.
leaders of all the strike groups who want to make sure their team gets on the list to be trained first. And they're here to see you. I just appointed you as the person who gets to talk to them. You better start thinking of what you're going to tell them.
Oh.
Oh, this is good.
Ah, crap. Just wide-eyed at this point. Like, just wide-eyed, gawking in the mouth.
So, you can imagine the captain is saying, the council took to your plan wholeheartedly and approved it and made it top priority. As in, here's the next briefing that got issued. He hands you another order. They have added a commandment to their rules list. The rules of, God, where did we put that? We put that in the militia as well, the militia of the Americas.
The rules.
There is a 4th commandment, but first one's always bring back everyone on the team. Second one's never bring back anyone else without prior authorization. Third one is always stick to the mission timeline. 4th one now is if time permits, the magic user will do a sweep for magic items.
Well, butter my backside and call me a biscuit.
They are moving fast. They want everything happening now.
Oakley dokley. Alrighty then.
Let's see here. What other fallout do we got? Yep, that happened. Yep, that happened. Yep, that happened. Yep, that happened. And the entire magic group is called to an assembly today by the general.
Well, then I've got very limited time. Captain, if you don't mind, looks like I have a lot of work to do and a very limited time frame to do it.
You better figure out what you're going to tell these guys, including it. Make sure you're telling them in a nice way, or you better figure out how you're going to select who you're training. Well, that's easy. You are training Spec Op strike teams first.
Absolutely.
From there, I don't care what you tell them, but it better set well with everybody, including a couple of colonels I saw out there, who are probably commanders of command strike groups.
Definitely saw that. There's a...
But as soon as you're in your office and ready, you tell one of your NCOs, and we'll start sending them in.
Perfecto. I'll get right to it. Salute him as I prepare to leave the office.
Mm-hmm.
And are my NCOs in front of the door again, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Great. I will look at both the staff sergeants and say, Double Time Education Center.
Okay.
Looking at Sergeant Campbell for that one. Sergeant Campbell, Double Time Education Center, and Sergeant Press, Double Time that Charging Station Center. Both of you, I would like reports on your best 2 locations by the end of the day. Gunnery Sergeant Henderson. In a moment here, I'm going to need you to start sending those people in so I can go ahead and let them down easy, hopefully, one at a time, or give them some good news. I'd just like you to be on hand for assistance in that case.
He will have to escort them.
Yes.
From the door to your office and back, because most of them are not Spec Ops, and non-Spec Ops are usually not allowed in this building.
Spec Ops. Yep. So, the whole escorting thing's gonna have to be a thing. So, if you don't mind.
Also, this is going to come from your lore training.
Mm.
You're going to have to send him down to the quartermaster to be armed.
Oh, yeah.
Because these, again, are not allowed in this building. If they should ever not go to your office or break to go somewhere else, they will be shot. Doesn't matter if it's a colonel or not. He needs to be armed.
Sing him without a weapon. Arm yourself and then report back.
Yep. This is going to be great. Cook's going to be responsible for deaths of how many officers today?
We'll see what happens.
Well, luckily you know. Yeah, luckily you know there's not more than 300 officers out there, because there's 300 strike groups outside of Spec Ops. There were no Spec Ops officers, by the way, in that line.
No Spec Ops officers in that line. Oh dear.
They know Spec Ops is getting trained first.
Yeah. Of course they're getting trained first. They have to. Favoritism.
Yeah, it is. Well, no, there's other reasons, but yes, It is kind of. Maxie, the captain, your captain, would like a word. Your major would like a word with you. I got to change that. Would like a word with you. He's gonna. There is no room, so he's just gonna pull you off the line. and walk you over to a corner. And he goes, Maxie,
Sure.
first, your performance has been outstanding on the team. And you've gone above and beyond, and you are performing admirably, and I must ask more of you. I would like the Night Stalkers not to be on guard duty. I'd like us to be out there doing strikes. And you just so happen to meet the qualifications for us to get reassigned to strikes, except for the spells. I need you to get those spells so that we can be reassigned strike duty. No one else on the team is a magic user. And we don't want to wait around. Do we?
No, not at all. I will do so immediately, sir.
Good boy. I will figure out how to get this accomplished. So at some point, Cook, another NCO from the Night Stalkers, is going to try and squeeze in between two officers as they're coming and going to ask you how to get training for Maxie on 3 spells.
I'm sitting there just kind of staring at the desk for a second. Maxie and 3 Oh, he does meet the qualifications, doesn't he? Except for that. Oh, man. They're all out. Sergeant Henderson.
Sir.
Before escorting the next person in, if you don't mind clearing the next room over. Oh, I need an officer for that. Oh, dear. That is important. Strike teams are important. So is finding location. I will cast calling to reach Sergeant Campbell. And say, Sergeant Campbell, if you can report back to Spec Ops immediately, that would be delightful.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work?
First time you tried casting something like that at the base.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I don't know how to do this now. Tell you what.
There is another officer in the building.
In the building? Oh, great. That officer.
Your captain.
Oh, my captain. Sergeant Henderson, would you mind requesting... oh, wait, no, hang on. I should probably just go with him. I'll stand up and go... Very undecidedly and undishevelledly. While leaving the door, stop, look back into the door frame, look at the NCO from the Night Stalkers, and you can go ahead and let Maxie know he can... Wait, no, hang on. Follow me, just follow me.
Sir.
It's like, start walking, shaking my head while I'm going to the captain's office, knock at it. And open the door. And... Cab Long. With the requirements for magical levels, we do actually have a strike team that has a magic user of level 4 right now. They're just outside. All they need are the spells. Would you mind assisting them in that case, while I continue through this very long line of officers begging me?
Gladly. I'm not trading places with you.
Thank you. I'll have him brought to you.
Okay.
Salute as I depart. Look at the NCO as I leave the door and say, if you could let... What rank is Maximus these days?
Lance Corporal.
If you could let Lance Corporal Max... I don't know his last name.
Savry.
If you could let Lance Corporal Maximus know that he is to report immediately to Captain Jack Long.
Will do.
Thank you very much. Gunnery Sergeant Henderson, I think I'm going to be ready for the next person.
Okay.
Head back to my office and continue down the line.
Actually, one of your NCOs, I'm not choosing one of them. Who knows? One of them.
It's one of them.
Comes out, says you are to report to Captain Long of the Magic Division for spell training.
He immediately goes to report to Captain Long.
Okay. You report to the captain. He takes you to a different room. Says, please wait here. He walks off. A couple minutes later, he returns with 3 scrolls. He hands them to you and goes, these are the spells you need to learn. It should take you about 6.5 hours. I'll come back for you.
It'll actually take him less.
It will actually take him less. You're right.
4
He is
hours
He's level
and
4.
14 minutes.
Very good.
Okay. Speed learner even. Yay. 4
I
hours.
looked it up.
Yes. Well, that's how long you're going to be in that room studying spells. There is no roll.
Visibility, sense magic, and detect concealment, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I do believe you could steal those off of Cook's spells.
Yeah, you should be able
Okay.
to.
His document.
Yeah, which is what I'm going to do.
Cool. So Max is doing that. How long is it going to take Cook to get through this line?
Oh, days.
You better not.
Hopefully not, no. I'm trying to keep it less than 5 minutes per meeting.
That's what I was thinking. 5 minutes
Yeah.
per meeting. So you can see 12 an hour. Oh God. Cook. I think you need to make some command decisions here. You cannot spend
The entire day doing that.
you cannot spend 25 hours talking to these people.
About maybe about an hour in, or also after a couple of hours in. When it's getting closer to lunchtime and I'm starting to get a little hangry, I get to the point of, why not just base it off of kill count?
No.
No? Alright. That's not
I'm
a good
thinking
idea.
higher command decision. You don't have the rank to pull such command decisions, but I think you have the clout right now to pull such command decisions.
Oh, I'm supposed to meet with the general today.
Yeah. Why don't you ask for a favor from the general? I would suggest giving military protocol that you dismiss Captains O'Lore from the line. Their groups will be trained, or they'll be notified when their groups will be trained, and that's it. And you talk to just the majors and the colonels, lieutenant colonels, and personally tell them the same thing.
Yeah, just, your unit will be informed. When is their time to train?
Let's get through this fast.
Yeah. I will. How does one go about doing that? Send him an email?
Well, there's the normal channels, and then there is the what you need to do channel. Normal channels would be pulling a request and having it go through the NCO chain to finally, hopefully, maybe in a day or two, get to the general. Or the way you're going to need to do this is at the assembly. There's got to be some free time when people are standing around. You're going to have to approach the general and
Okay.
just ask him straight
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. That's definitely the most logical way. It's going to be the quickest. Not the easiest. I'll probably still have to be meeting people for the rest of the day. When's the assembly?
1 o'clock
1 o'clock? Okay.
after lunch.
After lunch. Good. Good. We'll go ahead and
Well,
plan for that.
The amount of colonels and majors that are there are going to be smaller and limited, so I'd say you could probably get through the rest of those today.
Okay. But I would have to do that after the assembly, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to make them stew. I want to make sure the line's still going. So after lunch, though, I will approach the general. At the assembly.
Before the assembly or after the assembly?
Before.
Okay.
While we're all just, like,
Gathering.
gathering, yeah.
Roll me a percentage.
Okay. Oh, percentage. That's a d20. Here we go. 14.
Oh, for a second there, I was thinking on D20 too. Like 14. How should that know? 14 out of 100. Yes, you can get the general isolated. Cook, excellent plan. Excellent plan. Good job. Council loves it. I love it. What do you need?
Thank you very much, General. What I'd like, if at all possible, is that very long line forming out of the Spec Ops. They're all requesting when their times for training is going to be. With your permission, I would like to be able to dismiss those of captain and rank lower, informing them all, generally, that their teams will be notified when training is to happen, and leaving me to the lieutenant colonels and majors to speak to about when their teams are going to be trained. It's taken an awful long time to get through the entire list and talk to discuss with them all individually, and quite frankly, I think finding the facilities to be able to actually train them and charge the stations take a bit of a priority.
Agreed. He snaps over an NCO real fast, gives him some instructions, and says, I need this to go out immediately. And make sure somebody individually hands everybody in that line. And ban lines on the bases from here on out. It's a stupid waste of time.
I can't agree more.
It'll be done by the time this assembly's over.
Thank you very much, General. Thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. This assembly is a promotion assembly as well. Can't guess what it's for.
Oh dear.
Why do I not have it? I do have it up, but it's on a different page. So, Captain Jack Long is being promoted to Major.
Yay!
So now you have a Major you report to. And this is in lieu of an appointment coming shortly. Once he chooses which division he wants. They'll give him his choice.
He gets to choose.
He gets to choose.
Good for him. He deserves it.
Well, it's his group that came up with this plan. He went outside of protocol, making you an officer. That was a risk. That was a chance. You just don't, oh, hey, You're an officer to a recruit. He took a big risk, but it seems to have paid off. No one's arguing that point anymore. He's being rewarded for doing that. Taking initiative.
Hey, my cap's a major now. Yeah, just both our captains are getting promoted.
Mm-hmm. Both captains got promoted. You got promoted last week.
I did. A lot of promotions. So did Vaughn. Or so did Maxie.
No, Maxie has not been promoted since he graduated from basic. He can't be promoted unless there's a position available.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he's not likely to seek that anyway.
No. Yeah. He's probably likely to wait until there's an NCO position on the Night Stalkers open that he's qualified for. If that's his route, which could be, well, or it could be the next mission, depends on how it goes.
Every day.
So, for the rest of the day, everybody knows kind of what they're doing. Maxie studied and then went back to guard duty. Another strike group will replace the Night Stalkers at the end of the 8-hour shift. Cook will see the majors and lieutenant colonels. What are you telling them, by the way? These guys, I'm kind of curious.
Essentially, the straight down to the bones of your teams will be notified when you're going to be trained. Please have selected who. It's going to be the officer, right? That's trained, not an NCO.
No, it's going to be up to. It will not be the officer.
Okay.
It might be one of the NCOs, or it might be another member of the team. It's up to the officer and the team, and for them to figure out who they want to submit, who volunteers, lots of things like that.
Okay. Then I would advise
for the lieutenant colonels, which is only a handful, because they're the command strike groups. There probably will be an NCO because that's basically all they have. But yes,
then I would be informing them to have their choice selected for immediate.
You look at that
stuff. Whenever they get the notes that they can send the person immediately for training.
I rolled an odd one.
Oh dear.
One of the colonels doesn't like this. The standing in line, the talking to a lesser officer, the being told.
Tough luck, Buttercup.
Tough luck. The fact that he has an NCO armed standing over him. He's a little escalated. How are your de-escalation procedures there, Cook?
Very brief and to the point of... I will repeat myself once, but if he gets escalated more so, I will say, then you can take you... I'll go in character and like... If you'd like, you can file a complaint with the higher authorities. Major Jack Long or the General.
You're too nice. Anyway. I'd ask him if he needed a personal note from the council. Because at this point, you probably could get it.
Yeah. Well, we'll take special note of that colonel's name in particular. And remember it.
Okay.
I used to run a martial arts studio. Angry parents, common thing. Just stoic face the entire time.
Sounds good. That's that day. Maxie, unfortunately, your training time is gone for the day. So remove that from your 4 hours required training time is gone for the day. You could still, now that you're off shift, do your personal training, but You were on guard duty all day, so.
Oh, per day I have 4 hours of dictated and then 4 hours of
Hours.
personal, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
8 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so I okay, perfect.
So.
And yesterday I would have had 8.
Yeah, yesterday you would have had 8. Depending on, what you're taking for your mandatory training, if you're dividing it up that way, or if you're taking the same training both times a day, it's up to you. How you wish to split that up, but just note that for the end of the week. You're minus 4 hours.
Yeah, and this one,
Cook, you didn't get any time to study a ring.
Nope.
You still are required to walk into that room and place your hand on a bracer station.
A nice 5-minute break.
Yeah. Next day. Unless you guys want to do anything else, say anything else for today to finish off. Cook wants to go cry somewhere.
I was about to say cry in a corner for a second. Actually, I'm a little curious on the progress of my NCOs and finding the buildings.
Ah, yes, building finding.
Building allocation.
And all buildings have been found
Oh,
that
good.
you've sent them on.
Good, so that's
So
the
you-
studies and...
Training, vault. So that just leaves.
Well, training and education center. I prioritized that with the 2.
Yeah, you actually got your charging building found, the training building found, and the vault building found. So all you need is your study, which technically you found. Because once you move everything out of here, you could make that lab your study lab.
True.
So technically you're good to go.
So now it's organizing moving procedures?
Well, now it's the buildings have been found. You got to get them wrecked and assigned to you. Just making sure no one else is currently using them.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. So the NCOs, you can make that their duties. Get the recs. They're the ones that are going to do the recs anyhow. But get the recs filled out for those buildings. Oh yeah. No. Okay. Yep. Give them to the major. Blah 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 blah.
Major, and then move forward with.
Hopefully, yeah. Depending on how fast I'll roll to see if they're currently occupied and how fast the current owners are gonna evac the premises because they have to find another place. Things like that. Anything else for today then?
I don't think so. I think it would be a collapse in the apartment and hide from the world.
Okay. Maxie, anything?
Other than my normal study, no.
Nope. Okay.
Doing general workout routines in the apartment, eating a TV dinner, and enjoying life.
So, that was the 22nd. Here we are on the 23rd. Oh, doesn't this feel like Christmas, Cook?
Walking to the office this morning. This is the worst damn Christmas ever. I used to like Christmas, now I hate it. I think it's the
Perception,
worst.
Cook.
Oh no, not even. It's gonna be that angry colonel.
Oh no.
15, which goes to 18. Let me just double check. It's either 2. No! Wow, my perception's +6. What am I doing with life? 21.
21. Well, it's probably because you're scared. But you kind of peek around the corner to your office building. And guess what? There's a line.
I thought lines were prohibited. Oh, come on, Pete's sake, what's this for?
Except this one's different. One, It's all Spec Ops uniforms.
Hmm.
It's all enlisted.
Oh.
There are 30 people in line. Enlisted personnel. Spec Op uniforms.
Okay. Well, I will pop my head back around from that corner. All right. Cast invisibility. Go to the building. All they'll see is a
Didn't
door
pick
open.
this up the first time, but
Oh, it doesn't work?
it doesn't work.
What is going on with this place? Why don't my... I'm just going to cuss at myself.
Okay,
at
let
the wall.
me put it to you this way. Because you're 5th rank, you've got an idea of how magic works now and going like that. It works. And it has no effect. The spell didn't fizzle, didn't get blocked, didn't get resisted. It seemed to go off fine, just the way it should. Except there was no effect.
What is going on?
And since you haven't studied anything like this before, you don't know what's going on yet. So what are you doing?
I am going to walk past the 30 people, looking at my hand curiously.
So your hand's permanently glued to your forehead at the moment.
Just
Because
like...
you have 30 people saluting you.
Oh, yeah, it was like... Oh, crap. Okay, yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Like saluting them all. I was like, Eddies. Just permanently get to the door, go through, and go to the major's office? Hello? What am I
In the
saying?
lobby
Oh, no.
of the office building. You've got 3 lieutenants and about a half dozen NCOs of various ranks, lower ranks, all just standing and sitting around in the lobby area as well. You see Major Long make eye contact with you and go, "My office."
That's where he's heading. Well, I'm saluting him.
Yeah.
And go to his office and... What in the blazes is going on?
People reporting for duty, for charging duty, according to your structure.
Oh, heavens. Oh, they just put everything right into gear immediately. What
Yes, they
delightful.
are. The council is going full steam. This is what your 100 gets you.
Perfect.
You probably would have preferred a slower rollout.
I
But
would
no,
have.
anybody they could find that is eligible and ready, they are putting to the task.
I'm gonna have to start getting at the office a little earlier. That's perfectly fine. All right. Who would I get in charge of finding that building? Captain, excuse me, Major. That rec offer put in by Sergeant Henderson in regards to the charging station building. Not Henderson. Reassign that to someone else. Jerry Campbell. Sergeant Campbell. For the charging building, has that gone through? Have we got that building?
Well, let's roll. The rec for the building was approved. Is the building occupied? Huh. The building is not occupied even.
Oh, well.
I would suggest you get them out there in charge of
yeah.
moving.
I just got a whole staff ready and waiting to assist in moving.
Hold.
Except for the higher ranks. It's just the NCOs.
Well, no, you can For the time being, you command. It's your plan. You command for now until somebody of rank shows up to do the commanding. You're in command.
Very good.
He yells out to Ida, the secretary. Goes, Ida, we are gonna need... You better get us 10 strike groups fully armed for escort duty of these stations. 1 strike group per station, please.
1 strike group per station.
You've got to pick up these stations, which are the most valuable thing in this base right now, and move them from one location to another. It will be escorted by armed personnel.
Definitely has to be escorted by armed personnel. If I may make a suggestion, whoever individuals are responsible for assisting in the moving, who are going to be escorted by the strike group, should expend their PPE or their magical powers to charge whatever bracer is on that station and then move it. It may take some time to set them up.
Let's move first, because right now there are no demand for bracers.
Oh, right, yeah, because everything's been cancelled out. They're all charged, aren't they? Delightful.
Well, they're not all charged, because we've been running on a minimal staff, but now you've got some staff showing up.
Great.
You've got 5 stations, at least, per a shift, fully staffed. Of course, you don't have the officers for the 5 stations yet.
So what I was getting at is the stations, they have a bracer on them, right?
You will secure the bracers before moving the stations.
So my thought was charge the bracer and then
I
move
would
it. 'Cause
I would get set up.
Aren't they already set up?
Not in the new building.
Where they're at. But if they charge it, which will take less than a minute, and then start moving it.
We are not going to allow that many personnel into this building. Even though they are all spec ops. We weren't set up for that many people in that room. We spread them out, but we haven't had that many people charging these bracers yet.
Well,
You're talking approximately 50 people in that room.
I'm not saying all at once.
Let's just get them moved. Secure the bracers.
Yeah.
Let's get them moved, and then you can start charging them however you want. We're going to have probably more people showing up every day.
Player-wise, I just meant one group. The group that goes in to move the station before they remove it and lose all that charge, they just charge it, then move it. Because it'll take less than a minute to charge, right? Or am I misperceiving how quickly the 6 people can... How many people is it?
Yes, but you've only got 30 people out there. You do not have enough to do that for every station. You only have enough to do that for 5 stations.
Then why not do it for 5?
Do it for 5 then. That's fine. But yeah, secure the bracers.
Definitely first.
For 5, you're not going to be able to do that. Unless it takes more than an hour to move a station. Which...
Hopefully it doesn't.
I don't think so, because you're still in the Spec Ops area. The buildings had to be in the Spec Ops area. That was one requirement, so.
Okay. Yeah, I just start getting to it. As soon as the strike teams get in.
Yep. No, Night Stalkers, you're not being put on duty like that. You have been reinstated.
Yay!
To duty.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. No, you're welcome.
Night Stalkers, morning briefing. You have been reinstated to strike duty. And because you are currently the only team on strike duty, you're getting a lot of strikes.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Wow, I'm just rolling like crazy today. There's still some protocol and things like that, so they are not going to send you on more than one strike a day. But for now, consider your team activities are now strikes. Your team activity time is always going to be a strike. So you have a strike. The way this works, and I'm going to leave it to the tables, but the way technically it's going to work is I'll let you roll the strike results, which will be a percentage dice. That'll tell you if the strike's successful, which means everybody turns back alive, or if there were deaths involved. And I do have it down just so player is aware of what he's rolling on. There is strike group wiped on this table. So there's a good and a bad. After the strike results are in, Cook, I will have you roll on the items table. Now, the way I have this figured out, the items table is a full, again, percentage dice roll. But there will be a negative 20% per death.
Okay.
Because if there are deaths involved in the strike, they're not going to take time to stop and look for items. And if there are 5 deaths in the strike group, there is no roll. That's a negative 100%. They did not take the time. Things have gone bad. They are retrieving bodies to bring the team back. Rule number 1, not commandment number 4. Commandment number 1. So there will be a negative 20% per death, just so you know. And this is going to be just the standard for these non-RP'd strikes. If we go on an RP'd strike, there'll be other modifiers applied to the table because there's going to be an objective. So, whenever you're ready, Maxie, let's see how your team does.
All right, what was the die I'd be rolling?
Percentage.
Percentage, perfect.
Roll low.
89.
Why did you start off like this?
It's my dice fault.
Roll me a d4. Roll low.
Please.
1.
Oh, good.
1 death.
Ugh. Not.
Was it frog face?
Hey, it's random.
Yeah, it could be me.
16, 17, 18, 19. It just happens to be 20 people on your team. Go ahead and give me a d20.
2.
Staff Sergeant Loretta Kelly.
That's a high rank.
KIA. Killed in action. Well, that's not a good start. Cook. Percentage dice with a negative 20.
Yeah. This is where we want to roll high, I think.
With the negative 20, the good stuff is out of range. What'd you roll?
9. But with a negative 20, negative 11.
Guess what?
Did they lose items?
No. Zip returned. Nothing returned.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Something went a little wrong. Maxie. D20.
14.
That's how many kills you got.
That's how many kills I got?
Holy
yeah.
snap.
So
Good job.
you got a lot of kills, but that probably means you're walking into a lot of scenarios where there's a lot of bullets flying. You didn't die. We'll just say your repair of your armor is just miscellaneous things because it's easily done with being at a nexus point and everything.
What is that?
I also wanted to make it known that I do feed it a little extra and try to teach it how to do the helmet and take the helmet off at will, basically.
Okay.
I mean, that'll probably take a long time to do, but...
Well, it depends on how you approach it. If you just approach the helmet, yes, it's going to take a long time to do. It would be easier to try and teach it to do battle form at command. Because that changes and has the helmet with it. So you'd go into your battle form.
And then move on from there to turning the helmet off while battle form is on.
Yeah, there you go. But teach it to do battle form first at command, on, off.
Yeah.
And then do
That
the
was-
helmet.
That was my general thought process. I don't know why I said helmet first, but yeah, battle form on and off at command.
Okay.
Then we'll move on to the helmet.
Okay. For now, we'll just say that that position is filled. I don't know what. We'll just call it Sergeant Red Shirt 1.
Oh,
Until the
his name is Rare D. Shirt one.
Shirt one. Yeah. Because just in case he gets killed before I get to the weekend, or, get to be able to replace him.
Yeah, yeah.
This was... Why? Oh, game time. Oh, no, strikes are more important. You're going on strikes. I lost time. 21st submitted, 22nd, everything cuts loose.
Yeah.
23rd was our
23rd.
first strike.
23rd is your first strike.
Back. Yeah.
Cook.
Yes.
It's gonna take all day. Well,
It might take longer. With
No.
Okay. Good.
no, it's. I wanted to see. I'm rolling to see if you got any of your day left for study,
Oh.
but probably no, not at this moment.
Once I get
Things are a
everything set
little
up.
weird.
Mhm.
You've got 3 officers, so technically you can only man 3 stations. You're under the new rules now. Before you were just, anybody here, put your hands on it, things like that.
Put your
Now
hands
that your
on.
plan is in action, you've got to follow your plan. And we know how the charging group was set up. So you've only got 3 groups or 3 stations operational. 30 people technically is not enough to staff 3 stations anyhow.
If anything, I would do
Backups are fine.
2 and then 1 backup, like rotation.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorts.
you could play. You don't have full backups yet for your stations, your 3 stations, but that's fine for now.
I would also put Sergeant Price on finding accommodations such as like couches, vending machines, things to make the stay in there comfortable.
Yep.
Things for that. That might take him up maybe a bit to do.
Yeah.
And then organize the transfer and the setup and all that.
Yeah, he'll get on that. No problem. That's a fun task. Talking to the quartermaster.
Yeah. Talking to the quartermaster.
And actually, talking to the... Yeah, you don't understand this. Anybody watching who's from a military background in the enlisted area will know. Talking to quartermasters and getting anything out of them is pulling teeth. They do not like to give up the stuff. But now he gets to go to a quartermaster with the council pull and say, I need that. And they can say nothing but, here you go.
Look at them and might say, go wild, but not too wild. Moderated wild. Like a hog gone wild for about an hour inside the carrot den and then got killed.
I mean, you did put in your plan that this was to be a comfortable area.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the most, they agreed, this is the most important thing on this base right now, is these charging stations. So making sure the people that are working in it are comfortable when things are not going on. You get couches, you get TVs, you get vending machines, you get a popcorn machine, you get a ping pong table or whatever else you want. Foosball table? Yeah, no problem. You get it all.
I want it all. Perfect.
Anything else for the day? Either of you?
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I train... Would it be possible to train the uniform to store PPE?
You? No.
No? Okay. That's a good answer. Thank you. Would it be possible... Probably going to be the same answer... to teach it to learn how to cast a spell?
Very no. It's not sentient.
No.
You have to be sentient to cast spells. Otherwise, you're not talking about casting spells. You're saying, can you enchant the armor to store a spell?
Which would still be no at my level.
No.
Cool. That has rung across Cook's mind at this point. He's randomly had that thought while reading a briefing and going, oh, hey, what if you did that? Nah, I can't do it. And then continued on with the briefing. Filed it away with, when I get a book of Arcane, maybe.
Fan on strikes. Next day.
I now have Detect Ambush as a skill.
Okay.
Detect Ambush as a... That's cool.
At plus 30, so I have to roll under 30.
I will start treating my suit good, though. Whatever, at the end of the day, I'll feed it 10 PPE and be like, you did a good job today, keeping me warm and nice and cozy. Treating it like a plant, when you're feeding it.
Okay. December 24th. Unfortunately, this takes priority over any holidays, so we're treating these days as normal.
Cook never had anyone to spend Christmas with, so never spent it, never celebrated. Just another day.
Maxie, do you care to do the honors of your strike?
Ooh.
The strike. Let's see how it goes.
Strike sound.
Let's not kill anybody.
Hopefully. Oh, hey, that's actually pretty good. 11.
Successful. No deaths. And a plus 20% to the items roll. You guys executed an excellent time.
Maximus, I love you. You said plus 20%. That's gonna be a 48.
Give me a D10 roll, Cook.
D10 roll. I already have a D10 out here. What am I doing? 1.
For all that, you got 1 speed ring.
What the bloody deuce? Why are my dice against me today? It's you. It's you. You were on a natural 1 this time. I'm blaming it all on him.
Well, now, think on the bright side. You need 2,999 more speed rings.
That is very true by the end of the year. Hey, Maximus, pick it up, boy.
No.
I don't actually say that to him because we well know that Maximus does not like being boy. Or being called boy. Wow.
And Maximus already doesn't like Cook, so...
He loves me.
Uh-uh. No.
Cook.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what we get today in front of you.
so
How many kills
nervous.
did I get, by the way?
Ooh.
What was that?
How many kills did I get?
Roll a d20.
4.
So that's how well the strike went. It just, you didn't meet resistance. That's why it was so fast and so
Nice.
good. And you had plenty of time to search. For some reason, whoever was there, they weren't even wearing rings except for one.
It was lightly manned. Makes sense.
It wasn't the best strike, but hey, yeah, the way it goes. There's a much bigger line. Oh, well, look at that. Huh. Gimme. I guess the one thing we should decide
Ooh,
now
boy.
is the major. Which division is he going to take?
Oh, yeah. 4 brand new divisions.
So I rolled a 1d4 and I got a 4. So what is 4th division?
Well, by my list, I've got 1 as inventory vault system, so the inventory of things. 2 as the spell studies. 3 as the study magic, so the studying of the items. So 4
Hold
would
on.
be the education center.
Hold on. We've got what? Let's see here. You've got the charging division,
Yeah, charging. Oh, that's right. We wrapped to
the training division,
Yeah.
the vault, and the study of magic.
So it would either be the charging or the training. Because 1 is vault and 2 is study of the magic. Or the spell study stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Just to make it easier on you, he's choosing the charging division.
Oh,
So
thank you.
he will take over newcomers reporting for charging duty and officers and everything like that. We'll say he has an office now in the new building. He's no longer in this building. For now, you still report to him because no colonel has been found to lead the magic division yet.
Okay.
And we're going to take a break right now.
Oh,
So I need to step away for a moment.
okay. Yeah.
So
Oh,
everybody
delightful.
will take a quick 10-minute break here.
I can ask
And we'll be back.
What the hammering's for. They've been hammering for an hour and 40 minutes now, and I have no idea what it's for. So,
Yay! See you in a
Yay.
bit. Hey. Welcome back. Hopefully you got a refill, relieved yourself, got something to eat maybe, and ready for more chaos that is Cook's world.
So, quick note. I did go upstairs and ask what the pounding was. That's been going on for like the first hour and a half. I was told to say the wife's been out all day, so I've been upstairs in the kitchen pounding my meat. He's been pounding out pork chops for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So
Now we're banned.
pork chops the entire way through. But he
Okay.
finished. He finished. So it was a very amusing
Yay.
moment.
Good reason for pounding.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I am sure I might be able to enjoy one of those tomorrow.
Hey. Awesome. Great. We've done the strike for the day. We've learned that Major Long has taken over the charging division, so he's in charge of all the people showing up at the door.
That's an easy
So,
job. I'm looking at it like, you lucky duck.
people will no longer be showing up at the door.
I'm a lucky duck. For now.
Cook has a whole building to himself. It is 3 NCOs, and that's practically all that's in this building at the moment.
What do we call it? Clerk? We need a new clerk.
You mean the secretary?
Secretary, yeah.
She was an NCO,
Okay.
a very low ranking NCO.
So we'll probably have one assigned to us.
No. You've already been assigned all your NCOs at the moment.
Oh.
You're not a command officer.
Oh, well.
What? No one cares if you have a secretary answering the door or not.
This is fair.
In fact, tomorrow something new will happen.
Oh, delightful. How much of the workday do we have left?
For Cook, he has... Actually, yeah. For Cook, he has pretty much all of it.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah.
We did the taxi side of the house, but there was going to be 50 people that showed up at the front door, but the major took care of that.
We got redirected. Oh, thank God.
Post-haste got redirected, so Cook, the day is yours. What are you doing?
I'm gonna have Sergeant Price start working on organizing rooms inside this building for the Study of Magic division.
You found a building for training.
Oh, that's right. I need to get my names of the divisions straight.
Oh, hold it. Okay, this is the study. You're right. Study of Magic
Okay, cool.
is here. Okay.
Like getting rooms readied and prepared for it. Sergeant Campbell on prepping the education center for acquisitions and such, for whatever we need. Desks, waters, beverages, for while they study and all that. And Gunnery Sergeant Henderson to find Flora Diamond and escort her into the building. Of course, he'll have to be armed, I believe. Well,
Depends. Have to find her and figure out what her current status is.
that's true. Yep, to find Flora Diamonds.
Yep. Cool. Then what are you gonna do?
I imagine I have briefs to do, things to continue organizing, like the vault. 'Cause we do have a building for the vault and such.
Speaking of, there's a knock at your door.
Delightful. Enter.
A captain enters. Never seen him before. But he is Spec Ops.
Stand up to attention.
He kind of salutes and then kind of goes, "This is awkward."
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. This is awkward. Hold on. Give me a quick. I need to get something up I wasn't ready for.
Cool. Well, he enters. Would you care for a seat?
No. Okay. Captain Craig Riviera. Reporting as ordered, sir. That's why this is weird. But technically, until you are replaced, you are the division commander.
Oh, snap.
I have a strike team, fully armed, guarding the building. Until the vault building is established, we are to guard this one.
Little bells start dinging inside his head. Very good. Thank you very much, Captain Riviera.
This is definitely one of those crazy exceptions that can happen into the military, having a higher ranking officer report to you. It can happen. It's not usually doesn't usually happen, but it can.
I will. Well, hang on. I sent for study magic here.
But the items are here right now.
The items are here right now.
Besides the bracers.
Besides the braces, of course, because those are at the charging station at this point, hopefully.
And actually, if you, we'll say you read the finalized plan sent down from the council, 5 strike teams have also been assigned to that building.
Okay, good.
Along with your 5 strike teams that got assigned to Vault.
The charging station, though, that's Major Long's problem.
Yep, that's Major Long's problem.
So he can take care of that. As far as the vault goes, my NCO, he's...
How do you wish the men to be deployed?
Oh, shoot. 2 on the outside, 4 on the inside.
I may make a suggestion, sir.
Of course. Please.
2 at the door, 4 in the lobby, 2 at the front entrance to this building door, 4 in the lobby.
How many does
2 at the entrance.
Ender's command?
A strike team is 12.
12. Right. For some reason my head was saying 6. Wow.
2 at the entrance to wherever you got the magic items. 2 on the inside, since there should be no one else in here that we don't know about. I'll expect a list of authorized personnel from you. The rest will be on standby, since we don't have to patrol the outside of the building.
Authorized being of his unit?
Now, authorized being of who you are allowing in your building, sir. They will not allow anyone non-authorized into this building.
All right, and they're Spec Ops, so they're automatically authorized into this building.
No, sir.
Players trying to wrap his head around it.
Yeah, we're Spec Ops assigned to you.
Cook would
Generalized
know,
Spec Ops will no longer be allowed into this building because this building is considered the vault at the moment.
So currently, Cook would have a response to this, but the player is actually trying to think it through and trying to actually figure out what's going on.
No problem.
So he's Spec Ops, but he's not allowed in the building?
No. Okay. This strike team has been assigned to you as the vault guards.
Okay.
This building is currently the vault. Outside of that, outside of them and you, No one else is allowed in this building unless you authorize it.
Okay.
Even Spec Ops, the Major, cannot come over here
Oh,
and come into
jeez.
this building anymore unless you authorize it.
This is... Oh, God.
I don't know what would happen if the general did. Let's not go down that route. But
God.
technically, generals have a little bit of sway.
Cook would give him a list of individuals who are authorized into the building.
Actually, at this moment, we can't do the list. I don't think there's anybody. Who are you authorizing into this building? And for what reason? Because at the moment, I don't think there is anybody else.
I don't think there really is either.
That makes it easy.
I mean, yeah. Would I have any reason to authorize the Major?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I would.
Well, no, he has his bracers. He has no other reason to be outside of his division asking for magic items at the moment.
So then,
that's going to be something you're going to throw on your back burner to think about. But technically, unless you authorize it, no one else is going to be allowed in this building except for the staff that eventually shows up to be the study of magic staff. Well, actually, I take that back. The staff of the vault. Because eventually you will transfer the vault to a different building.
yeah,
And he'll go with that. And then this building will become open again, so to say.
open again. Restricted
But
limitations.
for
as well.
now,
Okay.
there's no reason for anybody else to come into this building. The braces are all gone, and every magic item that's here is
So,
here. I mean,
how would I go about?
you'll have to assign out rings.
Yeah, how do I go about finding it? Oh shoot, I can't really even move things though until I get another officer to sign out rings. Because the building would be empty except for the strike teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're kind of short-staffed at the moment. Just the order of the way things are being issued right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're looking for your staff.
Great, okay. Yeah, I will tell
Actually, since
Mm-hmm.
no other strike team has reported yet, let's... During hours of operations, his plan, which is 2, let's reduce it to 2 in the lobby, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, that works. 8 people in here, 2 at the door outside, 2 in the lobby, 2 at the door to the magic item area, 2 in the room, 8 during standard operating procedures, and then 2 at the outside doors. No. 2 in the magic room per other shift. That's his other 4 people for the other 2 shifts, because you have no one else to staff for the other shifts.
All right, because so they'll have to.
They haven't shown up yet. So he has to cover all shifts. But since we'll just cover the while you're here in operations, the standard deployment, and then his extras will be 2 people will be second shift and 2 people will be third shift in the room with the magic items.
Yeah.
Because the base is still technically taking care of the outside of the building. And the building will be locked. In fact, every door from the front door to the magic item door will be locked.
Now we care about having someone answering the door. So whatever his recommendations for the deployment of the units, for sure. Captain Riviere, if anyone should report to this location in regards to assignment, by all means, send their commanding officer in my direction so we can see fit to assigning them to the right locations. As far as
Oh, well, okay. They just realized this would have been overlooked, but is standard procedure, but authorized to this building would be you and your 3 NCOs.
yes.
But also now that this is a high security area, your NCOs must be armed at all times while in the building.
Delightful. I'm sure they will enjoy that.
In fact, you should be too.
Oh. They might enjoy it. Cook does not.
But you are also
Very
the
good.
division leader, so you can say no.
I will
The protocol would state that you should be armed as well. Anybody in a high security area, like what technically this is at the moment, should be armed.
Perfect. Right. Mm-hmm. Delightful. Great. We are going to... Yep. While he's standing, I'll stay standing. And very, very good. We are seeing about getting... We have a facility already assigned and put aside for the proper storage of these items and proper deployment therein. It is yet to be prepared yet, and we don't quite have the staff to be able to move it just yet. So for now, this facility is going to have to serve the purpose. May not be entirely too suitable for security measures, but I'm sure you and your team can handle whatever comes their way, and as more units and strike teams are assigned, we'll see about rolling around the hours of guard more appropriately so you're not overtaxed. For now,
Yes,
though,
sir.
for now, though, we'll be asking a lot of you, Captain Riviera.
Yes, sir, but I think at the speed things are moving, I won't have to wait long for relief.
Agreed. That makes one of us. Very good. I'll trust you to see the deployment of your men.
Okay. He salutes and leaves.
Salute as well, while sitting down going, that was a captain saluting me. What is going on?
You're in command.
Brilliant.
Rarely. I actually have never seen it happen in an office situation before.
Oh,
I've seen it happen in combat where, because of something, a lower rank had to take command of a group and met with another group that had a higher rank. Anyway.
oh,
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Cook has a
That
little
was your morning.
5-minute panic attack before getting into his paperwork.
And about noon, I need you to make an intelligence roll.
Oh, good. Okay. That's a percentile die.
No.
No, I picked up the
D20.
percentile die. I picked up the wrong die.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I forgot I threw the other D20 in the trader's bin. Because I got angry at it. See? I'm right. I'm
The
right.
dice hate you?
No, this one likes me. It wasn't on a
whatever.
1 for a week. Right, intelligence?
You have to roll under your intelligence.
Oh, under my intelligence. I'm almost wrong. But I rolled a 14. My intelligence is 17. So,
Okay. Well, something's nagging at you. And around after lunch, we'll say it dawns on you. The council's been moving kind of fast. Everybody's been moving kind of fast. Yet 2 days ago, you told people you'd be in contact about training, and it's been 2 days.
Oh, I have to take care of that.
You told them you would contact them?
Brilliant. Well, the training facilities are being set up by Sergeant Price, so I will start sending out some contact information to a few of the colonels.
No.
No, because they're in charge of whole multiple strike teams.
No. Who are you training first?
The Spec Ops people.
So I'd
specifically-
start creating a schedule and send out notifications to the Spec Ops commanders as to when
Brilliant.
they need to be sending people to train.
Brilliant. I will do so.
Another panic attack for Cook. See, this is great.
Too many
You're
things.
lucky.
He's
You're
got
lucky
too
you
many
only made
things.
4 divisions instead of like 10 divisions that you'd be in charge of.
Trying to get the divisions set up. Well, at least everything, my NCOs can take care of that now. They'll be fine. They can handle it. I'll start because I have to be present for the book stuff.
Anything else for the rest of the day, either of you?
Do I get any study time in of any kind? Any free time, or am I working the whole day?
Roll me a d6.
Ooh, a D6. 5.
You get 3 hours.
Three hours. That's it. I will. Yeah, that's
You're
good enough.
doing a lot of stuff.
I'm doing a lot of stuff.
and having
yeah.
panic attacks every other hour, so
I'm gonna start studying the spell wards. It's a level 10 spell. It'll take 40 hours.
moving off the rune, I see.
Oh well, if this is office time of 3 hours, then I'm still studying the rune.
Yeah, you
Cool.
always get your personal time. This is office time, 3 hours.
Oh good. Okay. Yeah, rune.
Okay, 3 more hours on the rune.
76. 67. Here we go,
Okay.
mixing up my numbers. That's a big rune. Many hours.
Many hours. It's only going to take about 1,000.
Oh goodness, what?
No.
Good reward.
Let's see here. That was not what I was going for. I was going for game time. Christmas. 25th.
Silver bells.
But the 25th happens to fall this year. Oh, Saturday. Weekend. No strikes. No office hours. What are you guys doing for Saturday and Sunday, and then we can figure out training? Maxie has probably been doing his training every day anyhow, so.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with my training every day.
Okay. So you get your normal 14 hours on the weekend of whatever you wish to do
Is that 14 hours each day?
each day.
Each day. Okay, cool. I am gonna let Maximus talk and go first.
He just spent one day putting more hours into detect concealment, and then one day putting more hours into bodybuilding and weightlifting.
Okay.
Or split them half and half, accordingly.
Did we ever find Flora?
You've had no word yet.
Okay,
Of course, you just assigned it to him Friday.
I did. And there's a base of over, 33,000?
33,000
Yeah, it's big.
and growing. Especially if she didn't decide to register for the militia.
Yeah, that'll be even more difficult. Glad I put the gunnery sergeant on it.
So, Maxie, spending time in like detect concealment.
How much time do I have left? You mean? Or
Yeah.
I've put 26 hours in so far.
Okay, cool.
Because we went to day and we had that
Right.
little bump. My hours have been a little odd, so my bodybuilding
Yeah.
and weightlifting is currently 18.
Okay. Cool. Well, Maxie's already figured out what he's done and kept track of it. Back to cook.
Well, back to me. We are going to put.
By the way, just to throw it out there and give you more options that you have to figure out. At the moment, being division commander, you could go back into the office and study the ring. No one's going to stop you. If you chose to go down that route. Or you can just study.
You know what?
You have to go back in the office to study spells. Anyhow.
I do.
Because you can't take the scrolls out of the building. Unless you want to face an armed guard.
To be appropriate for them. Yeah, I would go back to the study to mixing up my words too, to the office to study the scrolls first. Sit down at the desk with the scroll words in my hand and look over and look at where I usually keep the ring when I'm studying it. Screw this, I'm figuring out what that rune is. Fetching the ring and studying the rune.
All 28 hours?
25. 3 hours, so
Okay.
an hour and a half on each day I will be doing just general running and physical workouts.
Okay. What's that bring you to?
So with 25, 92.
Awesome. Keep it going.
I'm like, oh no. Okay, cool.
You're closer. I'll give
So
you
much
that.
closer. Maximus, while he's doing his workout stuff, just hears, on your left.
You're muted, but anyway.
I'm not doing the running anymore. I'm at the bench now going.
1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars.
I do a backflip over you.
Anyway, Captain America. First Lieutenant Nightbane.
First Lieutenant Nightbane, naked mole rat.
You're not naked.
No, I'm not.
You have a
I
uniform on.
Black uniform on now.
In fact, unlike your other uniform, in case you ever attempted to try, you can't take this one off.
I hate this thing. I love you, but I hate you. The fact you have to stay like this, I hate it. But you protect me, and I appreciate you at your every being. Stop petting it like a plant while I'm running. But if you talk nicely to your plants, they grow better. So I'm trying to do that.
Give me
with the armor.
percentage dice.
Ooh. There you are. 33.
Nope.
Okay. Still feeding you that 10 PPE at the end of each day. Do I have to report for charging duty?
I do believe somewhere in a document I read 24/7.
Some point, yeah, I probably
No.
would. No?
No, you don't.
No?
Because
Oh, good.
you're not part of that division.
Yay!
The Major's got that division.
Good job, Major. Took a job.
Unless he requests it, which he hasn't.
Good.
Because he kind of knows you're busy until the staff gets filled out.
Making a bunch of assignments. Wonderful.
Well, I rolled. There was no other events over the weekend. So anything else you wish to accomplish on the weekend? Or should we get started into the next week?
I think would it be appropriate to find Major Long and congratulate him with a drink of some kind?
No, not at all. That'd be fine.
I would find Major Long and congratulate him on his promotion for drink.
You do that. You guys chit chat a little bit. He kind of laughs. Says, "You've got the raw end of the deal at the moment. I only got one division to run. You've got 3.
Oh, sure enough, eventually I won't have any. No, I'll just be
Yeah,
there to
very
do
true.
the studying. All in the long game.
Unless the council has other plans."
The smile on Cook's face just shrinks away for a second. Takes a long drink and oh, they have so far.
Cool. Anything else?
That's
Nice
it.
social evening with the captain or the major.
Yep.
But in the officers' club. Let's see here. I guess maybe. I mean, it is the professional military, and that's a high enough roll that nope, nothing else happens. You do see a lot of people possibly talking about you. You know, those in the nightclub, those stares, and then talking amongst themselves.
At some point, you know, while pretending to drink, it's like,
But nothing out of
people
the.
looking at me, right? There's people looking at me. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, God.
He goes, "Cook, you got a lot of people looking at you from the council all the way down."
I dismiss myself to the bathroom, go into a fake facade, come back out, stand next to him like, relax, it's me, I'm just not looking like myself for a while. Oh.
Yeah. A first lieutenant walks into the bathroom from Spec Ops, and a first lieutenant walks out of the bathroom from Spec Ops. We're in a different face. How many people are going to buy that?
We're all Nightbane. We all know it's you.
Yeah, I was just say you're not going to fool too many people. But they understand the meaning of it. They give you your room.
It's like, very good, thank you.
Okay, then. Morning of the 27th. If everybody's in agreement.
Yep.
Because Maxie wants to go on a strike.
You can see it in his eyes.
Well, Maxie, go ahead and do your strike.
It's time. Not 2.
Not 2. Amazing. Well, that's...
All right, here we go.
Again, the... falls into the same category. No death, plus 20% to the item roll.
Bitch.
And you can roll your d20, Maxie, for your kills.
Oh, 6.
Mm.
That's right. Good number anyway.
Just rolling the
Cook.
wrong die for a second.
Plus 20%.
Here we go. 66 plus 20 is 86.
Oh my god. Also, just as incentive, Cook,
Mm-hmm.
the more strike teams that are out there doing strikes, the more rolls you get.
Oh, they should be reporting for duty now, right?
Do you have a training team?
Me?
Just saying. You're in charge of training the extra magic users on the strike team, so, you know, the faster you can get that going, which, you know, I'm just saying,
This week
you're going to get more rolls.
acknowledge the fact that it's myself and Sergeant Price.
Mm.
Or,
Do you want to start training?
I
That's
do.
devoting
I mean,
time.
absolutely. I would.
Okay.
I mean,
So you'll have
that's-
somebody show up today for training. 1, 2,
2.
2. You
Two.
have 2 both?
Trying to get to that maximum because I also
Okay.
apparently have to get a 3,000 speed rings,
Yes, so
which
this is going to be funny. Cook,
Uh-huh.
First, roll me a d10.
Okay. 6. Apparently, they like rolling 6s.
Okay. Understand this, Cook. You have committed yourself to training today. You are training somebody.
Yep.
When one of your NCOs walks in and goes and hands you a note saying, "Strike team found spell book with 6 spells." And
Just gonna
you
stare
can't
at
leave
it.
training.
Son of a...
It also means, at your convenience, I need 6 D222 roll.
Oh! I would hand the note back and be like, have Captain Riviera just document it and put it in a nice safe spot for me.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one's 5. And the second one is 4.
Hold on. I gotta write these down just so I know.
Yeah.
Because they can change per roll.
Okay, cool.
Not that I'm doing that. You got a 5 and a 4 on a D222.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
5 and a 4.
Okay, next one.
Next one. 169.
169. 1. How are you doing this?
I don't know.
So far you've gotten 3 spells from the same subclass.
Interesting.
So they all, anyway. And this is a spell book, just so you know. It's not like the scrolls. You're going to get a little bit more information from them before you have to, right now you have to learn it in order to figure out all the information.
Okay, yeah.
From a spell book, you're going to be able to get some more information from these spells, like the name, the level, and the PPE costs without having to learn it. But you'll have to learn it to figure out exactly what the spell does.
Yeah, so name, level, and PPE cost. So PPE
And-
being their magical powers.
And subclass.
And subclass.
You know of subclasses. We've talked about subclasses before. Technomagic, cybermagic, chronomagic. Things like that. But anyway. 4th roll.
4th roll, 13.
What? I've never rolled that low on that thing.
It's all it's given me.
Again, same subclass.
What?
How in 222 spells can you be getting the same subclass when this subclass I know has only like 22 spells in it?
I don't know whether I should be super excited or be like, what's going on?
Well,
I'm going to be super excited. It's 6 spells.
5th spell.
5th. Ooh, okay, 5th here. 203.
There's no way
There's a
this
high
is
number.
going to be the same.
If it is.
Finally.
Oh, good.
Not of the same subclass.
Underlining that one. Just to remember.
Okay.
Last one, right? Okay.
Last one.
56. There are more options to get triple digits in a die 222 than there are single or double. And I got 2 single, 2 double, and 2 triple.
Okay. Well, when you get to those will be you're gonna have
inside.
fun. 30%. Wow, what do you know? 2. Is going to be so pissed. Cook while you're training. You're again sometime in the day. Your NCO comes in again and says, "Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Yes. At ease.
There is a major out there.
Oh,
Major
no.
Scott Mitchell here to see you."
You take over
Yeah.
for
He
okay.
can't technically. He can just fill your spot. He can't teach.
Oh,
He's
of
not a
course, yeah.
magic user,
You
but he
just
can
had to.
stand there. And I mean, it can be self-led, So
Yeah. I'll look for
you're
the
just
person.
there to.
Like, starting this page. You'll
Yep.
eventually understand it.
So you go out there.
Major who?
Major Scott Mitchell.
Scott Mitchell. I will walk out, salute, and say, Major Mitchell.
He does that, sir.
Oh, for a second there's a, oh no.
You are commander of. Until the colonel shows up, you are commander of this whole division. Technically, Major Long kind of reports to you now. But he says, Major Scott Mitchell reporting for duty as division commander of the study of magic.
Very good. You've arrived here. Do you have any magical training yourself?
No.
That eliminates that option.
He's just here to organize the division and the staff and the group.
Oh, brilliant. I will...
And I assume,
brilliant.
which building is this division going to be out of?
Are we talking about the training or the study of the spells?
No, the study
Of the
of items and spells.
Study of item spells, actually, this is the building. That's going to be based out of the vault, actually based out of here right now as well, until we get the proper staffing to facilitate the moving of said items to a different separate location. Once that happens, until that happens, everything's going to be based out of here except for the charging stations, which have been already moved. Currently, what we are in need of is the proper assignment of individuals who are capable of studying said items and said spells. Of your unit, how many people are capable of music? Magic.
Music.
That was going so well until that last bit there.
No one in the group has studied magic yet.
None have studied yet.
No, you seem to have cornered the market on getting everybody that has ever studied magic, which has been 0. I don't think you'll find anybody else on this base that studied magic.
Well then.
Except for the people you train. We can definitely take care of the... since the vault's here, this is good for now, depending on your vault staff, but we can definitely take care of the organizing, record keeping of all magic items and all that stuff for now, kind of pull double duty.
If you could, yeah. We absolutely need a
inventory,
proper,
things like that.
Definitely need that officially started and officially databased.
So
I have a couple little scribbles about a couple of spells and their documentation. What I'd like to be able to do is be able to have a brief assigned for each kind of spell and written out to what it does and what it cannot do. And then a strategic analysis designed for that. If you can organize how that's going to happen, who's going to be responsible for those deeds and those actions, and then start thinking about who in your team you'd like to actually possibly be capable of studying spells to do that themselves. Of course, we're going to need a lot of magic users inside that particular division. However, also, of course, training of this magic
do believe your training of strike team magic users is taking priority
absolutely
right now.
It is. So that is
Okay.
a very, very far, far down the road.
Okay. I'll take care of it. So until the vault moves, the building is still yours. He'll pick up an office in here, of course, and start working on his team. As soon as you move, the building will be his.
Brilliant. Good.
But the vault takes priority, and you are still in charge of the vault. So.
So I'm still in charge of the building. Oh no.
And training. You don't wait. You're down to
And
2
training.
divisions.
I am down to 2 divisions. Brilliant.
Let's see. You're on the. Oh wow.
So he's.
Oh wow,
magic
wow.
studying.
Before he can get back into training, your day is gonna be just so fun. We'll just time this while you're out, so I don't have to keep disturbing your training. But the other 4 strike team leaders show up for vault guard duty all at once. They rolled it.
It's a team effort. Just like loosely pointing between them all, muttering to myself, is this a team effort? Are they trying to gang up on me? What's going on here? Okay.
You want a suggestion?
Yeah.
Until you get an actual major?
Just make Captain Riviera do it all?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Good. Okay.
He's overall in charge of strike team deployment and just say, deal with it.
Okay. I will look at them all and say, brilliant. Good. We need more people. Follow me, if you would. And go into the building. The guards at the front, I'll say, these people are permitted. They'll be with me, as I am armed at this point. Begrudgingly, but still armed. With the rifle. Bring them to Captain Riviera.
You don't need a rifle. You can carry a pistol. You just have to be
I
armed.
will happily carry a pistol. I would prefer a
Yes.
pistol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely prefer a pistol. With that bandolier that I took off of one of the dead NSP.
There you go.
It's like using that
Bandolier and a
with
pistol.
memento. Walk up
Okay.
to him and like, Captain Riviere, I have 4 more strike teams for you to assign as you see fit.
Tell him the rest.
And I tell him.
He's in charge of strike team deployment until the major
Yeah.
of the division shows up.
As far as deployment of these individuals, I trust you to take care of assignments and who's going to be on duty. I cannot say that the British way because this guy is from Texas. It's going to pain me to say that word. And the duties therein.
There you go.
Ugh.
Anyway,
So
Okay.
the major arrives.
he salutes.
Let's salute back. The American way there.
You leave the rest of the leaders with him, and you go back to training.
Yes.
So the vault is fully staffed, but now we have a lot more people that need to come into this building because the major and his group's in the building. And you're training people in the building.
Yep. I have someone setting up
The training
the
facilities.
training facility.
They'll be ready tomorrow.
So also at this point, seeing as the major is in charge of the magical item stuff, I believe one of my NCOs is freed up.
Hmm?
What is? Oh no, one of them's permanently on me, isn't they?
What?
Henderson's looking for Flora. Price is setting up the is it Campbell's setting up the vault. Price was looking at studies in this location, but none of them can use magic, so it's only me who can study, right? Who can train?
Yes.
Oh crap. So I'd have Price setting up the education facility
How about the vault?
Isn't the vault already being done?
You don't have anyone assigned to it.
Oh.
You got Jerry's on the education facility.
That's right. Okay. No, yeah, I did. I put him on the education. Too many things going on. My head's all over the place. Price, vault immediately, and then Sergeant Campbell. He's getting a note from someone saying, when you're done with setting up the vault, don't report to me. Instead, report to the vault section to assist Sergeant Price in setting up the vault.
Okay.
So I have 2 NCOs setting up the vault for double time so we can get the vault moved out as quickly as possible. Too many people in one building. I've run
In a
cooks.
secure
I know how
building.
that goes. It's awful.
Yep.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks. Too many
In the
cooks.
kitchen.
Too many cooks.
Too many. One too many cooks.
In this case, too many divisions in the same building.
Yes. 3 technically at the moment.
Yeah. We're cooks
Training.
mad scramble. Cook is on a mad scramble.
Okay, you spend the rest of the day training. Nothing else happens. Maxi, nothing else happens. We go to anything else you want to accomplish today? Otherwise, we will go to the 28th.
Just a little fun joke.
Mm-hmm.
Too many cooks. My name is Cook.
You just got that?
I just got that. I did not actually realize that until...
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, all right.
Now Maxi's crying.
Cook needs a day off, y'all.
He had 2 days
I
off,
know,
but he's
he
still
needs
trained.
All right. There we go.
28th. Okay, so by your training schedule, technically you finished those 2 yesterday, right? Through training and spells? Or do you still need to work spells on them today?
If I house them in the same room, I would be able to do through training and spells for 1. Seeing it's only me doing the training, I can only... Can I train 2 people at the same time, or...?
You can... Yeah, it's not like you are the source of knowledge. They still have to get the knowledge from the book. You are just the guide to help. You know, if they have questions like this doesn't make sense, and you're like, think of it this way, and you're help guiding them. So you're not actually doing the required knowledge training. So you can handle 2 at once. You could probably handle more,
if we
but
had more
they
books.
need to have books. Yeah, exactly.
So
the books are the key.
Then we would do a cycle through with getting those 2 individuals studying the spells and then training 2 more people.
No,
it can't. Okay.
I'm just talking in one day.
In one day? No.
We're talking what you accomplished yesterday. You could push them to 10 hours in one day to get them to level 3.
I probably wouldn't. Mainly because it's only going to take
I would. Because if you push them the 10 hours today, tomorrow, or now today, the 28th, they can do the spells on their own.
Oh, they can do it on their own. Okay.
And you can train 2 more.
Right. Yes, then I would. Then I would push them.
Okay.
To get it done. Yep.
Okay. So it's a 10-hour training day. You get no study time in for your in-office training time, and you lose 2 hours for your personal.
Would I be able to put a special request in to try to get one magic user if one volunteers of any kind to come down and do the training so we can expedite the process?
You're asking Maxi to come down. Remember I said there are no more magic users on the base.
It would be Maxi. No, never mind.
You did say volunteer, and he would not volunteer.
He would not
so-
volunteer, but
I was just saying,
would probably...
correction, you have you, Mexi, and the Major are
And the
the only
Major.
three, and yeah,
Yeah, which he wouldn't be able to,
Flora,
because
if they can find Flora,
if they can find Flora.
are the only magic users known out of 33,000. So, and the strike teams that you're training right now must go to strike duty.
Yeah,
They cannot
sending him
turn around and train.
straight to strike duty. I would.
So what you need is to have trainers from your plan show up for duty,
Yeah,
which none have had. I keep rolling, none have showed up. We got 4 sets of percentage dice that have been rolling to see who shows up every day for each division. There's just not a lot of volunteers or people wanting yet to go to training of magic. Since no one knows magic, no one's volunteering. Somebody's got to take that first step.
would I can't peruse any document. I'm training people.
They're training, and in fact, now that there's a major of study, you technically are no longer studying anything without his permission.
Crap.
Like the runes and the spell book that just came in with all the nice juicy spells. Now,
So I need
again,
to-
technically you are the commander of the whole magic division at the moment, and you can supersede that. Plus, you can easily make a case saying, hey, I'm the only magic user you got. I've got X amount of time into this rune, and I can read the spell book.
I'm level 5,
He's-
y'all.
He's not going to turn you away and say, no, you cannot study magic under me. 2, though, is do you have the time?
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
fun-
you do have
it's-
your personal time. You do have 2 hours of personal time. You could go look at the book or put 2 more hours into the ring or the rune. He's not going to stop you. I'm just saying at this moment, you've got to inform him what you're doing and technically get his permission, even
Then-
though you could override his permission. But anyway, it's strange. Hopefully the colonel shows up soon.
At the end of each day, I would do that.
Do what?
I would go to him for my free time because I want to spend time.
Okay, let's
studying
talk
that
about
rune.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we move on to the 28th.
Training.
You have 2
all day.
hours today. What are you going to do? The rune or the book?
Oh,
well, the
right,
book-
because spells take. No, but.
No. It would probably only take you, I would say, just to be on the safe side, half hour to completely identify all the spells in the book. Just, name, level, cost, subclass.
I will take a look at that book.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. You're gonna laugh and love this. First spell in the spell book you identify is called Remove Skin.
What?
This will make sense in a second, but Remove Skin. It is a 7th level spell, costs 30 PPE to cast, and it comes from the Flesh Sculpture subgroup.
Flesh sculpture. Okay. It's the first one. I'm curious.
Second one is called Preserve Living Flesh.
Oh.
It is a 1st level spell, costs 2 PPE, and it is from the Flesh Sculpture group. Now you see why I was laughing. Why you kept rolling the Flesh Sculpture spells, I do not know. Really good tactical
Interesting.
spells here, but hey, if you
Yeah.
wanted to become a Flesh Sculpture, okay. 3rd spell. I now understand the one downfall to having a totally randomized list. It changes every time I look at it. Is I can't find the spell. Oh, there it is. Third spell. See through lifeless eyes.
Interesting.
Second level spell. 4 PPE to cast. Flesh sculpture.
It's fine. The next two are flesh sculpture too. Next one is.
Next one is.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, good. All right.
I need to. I think I just need to reorder. There it is. Fourth one is called Absorb Object. It is a 9th level spell.
Ooh.
Costs 50 PPE to cast. It is from the Flesh Sculpture group.
That's great. Oh, I'm loving it.
Ready?
Yep.
5th spell. Fly. 5th level. 15 PPE. From the Wizard class. Which is this class that you've been studying technically, subclass.
Oh, nice. Right up my alley.
Last spell. That's not right. Okay. Ah. This is interesting. Last spell. Bind Nightbane. 10th level. 70 PPE. It is classified as a wizard spell from the Nightlands.
Ooh.
Who else wants to bind Nightbane?
That is fair. Other than Nightbanes who are angry at another Nightbane.
But those are just the names. You don't know exactly what they do, but I would suggest you never use that on Maxi. But hey, your choice.
Well, you know.
Okay, and then you got an hour and a half into the rune.
Great. Another hour and a half into the rune. That's 93 and a half.
The 28th. The 28th. The 28th.
Rubbing temples.
Maxi's just waiting to roll the strike number.
Yes.
Maxi, roll the strike. You guys go on a strike.
Please do well.
43.
43. Not bad. It is no deaths plus 15%.
Ooh. I rolled a 90. Plus 15. 105.
Well, you just found out what's at my 100 spot.
Uh-huh.
It's only 3 words. Roll 3 times.
I love those words. They're amazing.
So, your first reroll.
Good job, Maxi.
Just as a quick note, I rolled a d20 for kills and I got 17.
Awesome.
Ooh. We're both
17
doing well.
kills it is.
Are these rerolls still with a plus 15?
We're going to say no.
No? Okay. 14 for that one.
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh, crap. Just watch me find nothing.
Watch him roll 3.
Yeah, 3 nothings.
Off of a 3 roll. Oh, come on.
25?
D10 speed rings.
Ooh, D10 speed rings. 10!
Awesome. 10 speed rings.
we done. So we've got 11 speed rings so far.
And your third roll, sir.
Third roll. Where are you? There you go. Give me something good. 36.
D10 speed rings.
Ooh. Well, I mean, speed rings, not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing at all.
5.
5 more. So it was a good run. No one died, and they found 15 speed rings. Not bad at all. And you got 17 kills. More important.
Almost as many speed rings as kills.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good day for both of us.
Maxie, I am... Oh, and I got... I was giving you a random chance for a second strike on a day. A very, very low chance, and you got it.
Aw, yeah.
This could be double bonus day for... Actually, it's not for Cook anymore, it's for the Major. But anyway.
Ah, well. That's fine.
I got a 42.
42?
Team effort.
One less
spearheaded
than the
by-
last one.
So, same thing. No deaths, plus 15% on your first roll.
Okay, here we go.
And roll
Come on.
another d20.
You lovely
Killmonger.
12.
Not bad day. 29 kills.
things. 35. That's with the plus 15.
D10 speed rings.
Give me something good, you delightful die. 9!
Hey, you got... Not the bad. You got a spell book already. That's impressive.
I did, but I am a greedy person. I want more.
You want those palm pack.
Yeah.
Principles of Magic, Principles of Leyline, Principles of Arcane Knowledge books.
We need more. We need more books of learning, yo.
That's it for Maxie's day. You can figure out your training however you wish. Cook.
This is
First
the
off-
second day, so spells and books now.
Oh, nope.
No?
Take that back. I thought I rolled a double odd on something, so I was going to say your colonel showed up, but nope. Didn't show up.
I'm still in charge.
You're still in charge?
In tears.
But, that doesn't matter. You're not in charge of the charging division anymore. Charging division's getting very staffed. Let's see.
Lucky
Training.
motherfuckers.
Hey, guess what? You had somebody show up for training. As in staff-wise, not to be trained. You control who to be trained.
So, at first it's really. I've already got 2 people trained. Oh, you mean to do the
Well, not to do the training, unfortunately, because they don't know magic.
You've
Remember?
got to be kidding me.
But a trainer has shown up. I would suggest you cycle them through tomorrow.
I will go ahead and assign them though to start making a list of teams to, if I can, if this is appropriate, to be assigned for training, to like basically start lining up some people and sending them notifications on which day they are to be expected in for training. So we can possibly get a little ahead on that.
Technically, okay, let's just step back for a second.
Yeah.
You know Spec Ops is getting trained first.
Yep.
They have 25 strike teams,
Mm-hmm.
I believe. So at 2 a day, you've already planned out 13 days worth of training. What you really need to do is have him figure out who is reporting for tomorrow and bump one of those so he can go through training tomorrow.
Yep. That's going to be 6 notifications to people saying your training has been bumped back 1 day. He gets to tell
Actually,
them.
you're
Maybe?
on day
Oh.
2. You got 11 notifications.
Wait,
Hey, your training's been bumped.
because it would only be one person being bumped back, right?
Right.
Because it's
13
only...
days to cover just spec ops.
Oh, right, because... Oh... Yeah, 11. It's 11 people. But hey, that's his problem.
That's what
I'm
he
training
gets to
people.
do.
It's what he
Yeah.
gets to do.
That was training.
Pat him on the shoulder. Good luck. Have fun. Enjoy.
Nobody for Vault shows up. Nobody for Study of Magic shows up. You are training today. Are you doing another push 10-hour training?
Absolutely. Until we start getting more strike teams in, I'm going to keep trying to push until someone tells me to stop.
Okay. Well, until you get trainers enough to train 24/7, then.
Yeah. Until that comes in, I'm putting my time in, because getting those rings is high priority. I've been told 3,000 before the end of the
5
year.
days?
In 5 days. So
Which is not going to happen.
no, it's not. It's not. But I want to try to bump that number
It's
up
understood.
as much as possible.
You want to just show progress, yes.
Yeah. And Cook, he doesn't want responsibility, but he wants to show that he's capable.
Yeah.
And now that he's in the military, like, capability comes with responsibility, and he hasn't put that together yet.
A question for you, JP.
Yeah.
Avo Cook. You also know that he is practically going to have his choice once things get settled down as to which division he goes to. Which division are you thinking he's going to want to go to?
He would have wanted to go to the magical item division.
He still can. There's nothing stopping him.
Oh, he would just have to report under...
He's not commander.
No, he's not commander. Major Scott Mitchell.
Yeah, he'd report to Major Scott Mitchell, which he would accept you quite easily because there are no other magic users at the moment. But that's if all of the command staff shows up.
Yeah, that's the one. He would want to. He wants.
I was just curious.
Cook wants to study magic. He wants to study the spells, the items, help procure those things, and identify which ones are cursed and all that wonderfulness. Plus, if he learns that he can slip in underneath the major, it means he's not getting control of a division, and he can still be that reporting lackey. Hopefully, unless the council says no and does whatever they do.
The council's going to want to put actual ranking officers in the positions of command.
Yeah.
And while they could promote you, they're not going to promote you that high like that. No.
No, it's been like 3 weeks and I've gotten 2 promotions already, so...
technically.
Yeah.
Your record, of course, is going to mean whenever you are up for a promotion, it's practically going to be automatic, but yes.
Yeah.
For a while, anyhow.
Yeah.
We'll see about General Cook.
Well, his first name undisclosed yet.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
That would be. But first name, last name. Day goes by, next day. We are on to game time, the 29th. Maxie, let's go back to you to get your strike roll.
You hear that dice roll, folks?
15.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, that's good.
Yes, that's another no deaths plus 20%. Their strike group is kicking off.
We're kicking up, but only 9 kills though.
You are doing good though. You are raising kill count fast. Being point man helps. Everybody else is only getting a D6 kills.
Oh, those poor buggers. 32 plus 20 is 52.
Roll me a D20, sir.
Ooh, oh, that was loud. 13.
13 rings.
13 rings. Ooh.
13 speed rings. No second mission, Maxie.
I do now have detect concealment as a skill.
Good. Awesome.
As a skill? You can do that as a skill?
Yeah, it's not as good as the.
It's not as good as the magic
Magic.
version.
It's like, what?
but, helpful.
You don't have to spend PPE to do that?
Yep. It's a skill. People can, find hiding places.
Not
They're
that,
good at it. Not
not-
through magic.
Not that 4 PPE is a big issue
No.
at this point.
I mean, the skill detect.
Also,
wouldn't notice
Maxie,
anyone
just
invisible.
so you know, the Grimoire Library is open to you.
Because the library is open to him doesn't mean he's going to bother going there unless he's
Uh-oh.
ordered to.
Your mic went out.
Oh, his mic's good.
Oh, hold on. Just a second.
Sounds
It's on my end.
Yeah.
I bumped the volume meter on my headset. Sorry. Try that again. Or what did you say? Sorry.
Oh
Everybody.
yeah, he wouldn't go to the spell place
fine.
unless ordered to.
Okay.
He's getting personal messages from Cook saying, "You really ought to study some more spells. I mean, your team's going to do so much better. You're going to get more kills. I mean, there's a spell called Fireball. I don't know if you know what that does, but damn."
He's seen it in action, but anyway,
Yeah.
you can't
Also,
call
I
him anyhow.
don't read Cook's notes unless it's literally
Yeah.
an
It's-
order.
Or an order.
It's just a bunch of personal notes sitting
Yeah.
somewhere unopened.
Probably under the bed.
But Cook is
Unless
sending
it
them.
has order on it, he just shoves it under the bed.
So, this is day 29. This is your third day of training. Cook, I assume you're going to train. You're training one strike team and your trainer. You're training the trainer today.
Yep.
To at least get him to level 3, which will be enough to help him help others get to level 3. So you don't have to do training tomorrow.
Yep.
I
have
but
thoughts.
you have 2 more strike teams in the field today.
Yay! I get to roll more.
So
This will be good.
I don't care if you want to split up the roll duties, but I need 2 strike raid results first.
Do you want me to roll those? I'll roll those.
Maxie seems to be doing really good at rolling those. Why not?
We were.
Watch this. Strike group wipe. Strike group wipe.
I would be
First
so mad at you.
So there's 2 magic users down.
No, actually pretty good. 17 for the first one.
That's a plus 20. And the second one?
Second one. My dice just kind of like me right now. 43.
That would be a plus 15. So you got a plus 20 and a plus 15. You got 2 more rolls, Cook. 2 more chances to get those books. Is that actual D100?
It's a massive one, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's the only the plus. Oh no, it's still. Ooh, okay.
Plus 20.
The first one I rolled was it was the plus 20 was a 53 plus a 20 to 73. That one was an 88 plus 15 to 103.
Okay. Let's finish out the first one first.
Yeah.
You're
was just-
73.
Yep.
I need a D122. Sir, you got to scroll.
Ooh. Go. 66.
Why are you rolling so low? No.
I don't know. I just hit the go
It
button.
doesn't
gives me a
matter, of
number.
course. The spells are totally randomized. 66 could be something really useless.
spell scroll. Oh dear. Staying in that 38. Speed rings.
Okay. Scroll will go to the magic division.
Yep.
Now, your other roll,
The MD.
which was
103.
over 100,
Yep.
means it's that roll 3 times.
Delightful.
So what can this one be? This group hit the jackpot, maybe.
This
And you
D-
don't get the bonuses after that, so.
I don't, yeah. This D100 weighs a pound, so rolling it is just so much fun. Alright, boy. First one is 47. It's too loud, though, and it makes everything hot, so it's a good paperweight. The next one is 74. And the last one is 65.
Okay. First one was a D10 speed ring.
Sweet. That is another 10.
Nice. Nice.
Excited. Good numbers.
Second one was a scroll.
Ooh.
Two scrolls today. That's impressive.
Spell scroll, so D122 or 222. 148.
Even I don't know what that one does.
I'm even more excited for it.
And the last one was a D20 speed ring.
Alright, roll 3 times. Wait, no, hang on. No. Yep, okay. I put things in the wrong order. Awkward. My notes are disorganized, sorry. D20 speed ring, alright. Give me something good. 11.
11 more. Starting to make some progress.
Puts me at 59. Yeah, progress is good.
Pushing it at end of day. You've got your 2 hours. I assume you're going to want to go identify those scrolls.
Yes.
So since there's 2 of them, we'll still say it takes the same 30 minutes. The Major would love you if you identified those scrolls.
He's got no one yet, so yeah. I'll
Not
identify
until
them
you
for him.
squeak somebody in your training class. But first one, which actually isn't as good as you identifying them, but first one is Globe of Daylight. First level spell, 2 PPE, Wizard subclass.
I think the base already has that.
Good.
Base
Oh, now it has
library.
2.
It does. It now has 2. I'm going to put a ×2 by that. Oh, I just stabbed myself with my pen. Ow. All right.
Ink poison. Second scroll is Oracle. Level 8,
Ooh.
30 PPE, Wizard subclass. I have no idea what Oracle even does.
Okay.
And then another hour and a half into your rune,
Yes.
I assume.
Absolutely.
Which puts you at what?
95.
95. God, you're getting closer. Every point is closer. So I'm not lying.
I was sitting there at the end of the day, just kind of like, no, okay. Pick up an apple pie and head to the apartment and eat it.
Okay. December 30th. December 30th. Thursday. Okay. Standard again. Maxie, go ahead and do your strike.
My strike in the middle of the day.
My strike.
Uh-oh.
92.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Give me a D4.
Two.
2 deaths on the Night Stalkers. Give me 2 D20s.
8 and 16.
Rosa Williams, may you rest in peace. Wendy
Rip
Hort.
Rosa.
What? No, sorry.
Rip Windy.
Whip Wendy and Rip Wendy Horton as well. Not such a good thing. Negative 40
Ooh.
on your roll, Cook. Sorry.
Oh, let's hope we roll raw high so we can get something. That 60. 60.
So 20
minus the 20 is 40. Sorry.
minus 40.
Yeah. Oh, minus 40.
2 deaths.
20.
2 deaths.
Yeah, 20.
20. Nothing.
Nothing.
They did not have time to look for magic items with 2 deaths.
Dingleberried.
How did you do on your kill count there?
4.
Yeah, not good day.
Ambush.
Don't know. You can figure it out. But because you had deaths, you are not eligible for a second deployment.
Reading that report, Cooks. Just a sigh of relief not reading Maximus. Even though Maximus is angry at him. He still cares.
And then the rest of Maxie's normal day. Cook, you have 4 more strike teams out there in the field.
Wow. Wow. Getting so many. This isn't even the half of it.
Yeah.
The first one definitely did way better than the Night Stalkers. 36.
It's a plus 15.
Oh, the next one, though, did really bad. 99.
Give me a D6.
Oh no.
Oh, 6.
Don't kill off a crew that I just trained.
I'm
Maximus.
6 deaths. 6 out of 12 is a 50-50 shot. Cook, you can be the honor of the 50-50 whether or not the magic user got killed. 50 and above, he died.
Sorry. You're the worst. Maximus, I hate you officially. I rolled a 52.
Well, sorry.
I hate Maximus. You have to hate Vaughn.
Hey. Actually,
The
no, that's
magic
fair.
user got killed. That group is grounded again until I can get a magic
Son
user
of
back
a-
in. It's gonna happen.
2 more, right?
Yeah.
2 more.
Yeah. God damn it.
49.
That's a plus 15.
Okay.
And a not 4.
It's a plus 20. Too bad you didn't roll an odd. 100. That would be your wipe.
hilarious.
But anyway.
I'm glad you didn't
Worse.
roll a wipe, but at the same time...
So you got 3 rolls.
Bring us from 4 to 3.
Okay. So, the first one was an 86. That's with the bonus. So all
That's
these...
with plus
yep,
15.
Yep. With the plus 15. 86.
86. Huh. Well, I might have to start modifying my table. But we'll see.
Bless you. Gesundheit.
Second one?
Second
Second one at a plus 15.
Yeah, the second one had the plus 15. That's a 41.
Okay. Third one is at a plus 20.
That is a 59
With the plus 20?
with a plus 20. I rolled a 39 for that one. My numbers got lower. It was bad.
Okay. We're going to skip the first one.
Almost, actually. No, I got skip the
We're
first
gonna go
one.
with-
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're going to skip the first one for now. The second one was D10 speed rings.
Okay. 7. That puts me
Okay.
at 63.
And the third one is D20 speed rings.
Ooh, a D20. Okay. 19.
Wow.
72, 82. 82 speed rings. So far,
Now-
total.
The first one is a spell book.
D6.
I needed
or
D10 this time.
D10.
Please roll a 1.
Please roll a 10. I rolled a 6.
6.
So, almost halfway in between.
Almost. 6 spells, sir.
Spell book. So, D22. 2, 3, 4, 5. 222. I don't know why I said 22. That 150. Whenever you're ready for the next one.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Next one is 192.
Interesting. I think you'll find this one, I think, interesting.
I'm gonna have to add these to the base libraries as well. Whew.
Third one.
Third one is 71.
Well, everything balances out. One. Okay, fourth one.
Fourth one is 192. Oh wait, no, sorry. Wow, I was pointing at the second one and said the second, even though I said the fourth. 110.
Fifth.
Fifth is 197.
Interesting. And the sixth.
Is 120.
Okay. Cool. That would be the day's rate. What are you doing today, sir? You have a trainer who can train now. You gonna put him in charge of training, or are you gonna try and double down and?
What would the
Well, you
point?
can't train 4. You can
Yeah.
only train 2. You still have only 2
So
books, so you could do something else.
if he can handle the training, he's in charge of training.
Okay.
I would
He's training.
at this point probably do an on and off day, as in have him in charge of training for one day and then switch, because it's going to be a 10-hour day whenever you're training. So we have normal
For the
hours
moment.
for the moment, yeah,
Yeah.
until we get additional trainers and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
today he's training. So I will spend my day studying that rune, because I am determined, and I think I'm close to a breaking point.
You breaking or the rune breaking?
Me. But breaking the rune and actually understanding maybe what it is.
Okay. Just so you know, the book
Maybe.
won't be available for you to study till the end of the day.
Yeah. But I've got 2 spellbooks now. 1 spellbook already in that I need to study, but I won't be able to identify those. But I also have a couple of scrolls that are in that I need to study as well. But
Prioritize. You're going to get
Prioritize.
overwhelmed.
the rune's first. I want to
Okay.
figure out that rune. I will
How
study
much
that
time are
rune.
you going to put into it?
I will put until lunch, so 4 hours for now.
Okay. That brings you to what?
99.
Okay.
I have a feeling the
Go to
breaking point
lunch?
is 100. So, going to
You
lunch.
go to lunch?
Yep.
Okay. Come back from lunch.
Come back from lunch and continue studying the rune. I
Okay.
would do for 4 hours again,
Okay.
putting me at
Well-
103.
You only need 1 hour.
Okay, cool. That 100 is what I... Okay. Frustrated at lunch the entire time, thinking, why can't I break through? And then getting back, breaking through.
You finally, with the help, I mean, you are studying a rune that's beyond you, beyond POM and everything, but you do figure it out after 100 hours.
Ugh.
The wearer can become invisible at will. It is 100 PPE to activate. It lasts for 15 minutes, and combat will not break the invisibility.
What?
Now, you know why it took so long?
Okay,
Now, think about this.
Ooh,
This is a ring that the NSB was developing.
they don't have it yet. Oh. I am immediately spending the rest of my time drawing up reports to send to hierarchies and higher authorities to inform them of said ring and of said rune and what the NSB is trying to develop. It would probably, with the production, I don't know how long that would take to do, but that would be my immediate next action, is to inform the hierarchy of individuals.
GM hitting the pause button. Pause, 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 pause.
Yeah.
Cook, you're not in charge of magic.
Nope.
Buddies,
Major. What's his name? Scott Mitchell.
you will inform the major of what you found, and he will
Yeah.
run it up the chain
It's
like a dog on fire.
it's that moment of forgetting I
Yeah, you've
don't
been in
have to
command.
do all this for a while, and then
Yeah, you're running out of the door going, oh my God, I gotta tell this, I gotta tell this. And you run right past the major's office as he's sitting, and then you go, hold it.
hang
oh,
on,
yeah!
that's not my job. It's like, knock, knock, knock.
Yep. What is it? Hello, come in. What'd you get?
Right. So, first off, Major, sorry about that.
You're still commander, so
Rather confusing, isn't it?
yeah.
Did you per se happen to be privy to that raid that we had the other day requiring an item of development from the NSB?
He's read all the mission backlogs, yes.
Oh, brilliant, fantastic. Well,
Did
one
you
of the
figure
rooms
out something about
I
that
sure
ring?
did. After 100 hours of studying this room, I have discovered that they are researching invisibility. Invisibility of a kind where when they take action, aggressive actions, which for pre-tell context here, I know an invisibility spell. If I engage in combat of some kind, it will break. This does not. It lasts 15 minutes and will not break. If they engage in combat, it means that we will have invisible invaders if they should choose to insult us in any kind. The NSB is researching this immediately. We acquired the ring, so I don't know where the research is currently on it, if they have any previous documentation, or if the research has been shared between divisions, but this is proof that they are trying to figure out a way to research invisibility where the combat does not break their invisibility.
Is that all the ring does?
No. It's the only rune I've been able to identify so far. There are more.
Okay. I will run this up the little chain.
I'll immediately
you.
report back to you what the other runes do, but this one I felt like you needed to know immediately.
Yes, thank you. Wow. I don't think we can go any faster.
Wide
But I know
eyes.
what the council's going to say. Go faster.
Just be like, I'm so screwed. There's so much work to do. And head back.
So, see invisible just became really important.
Yes, it did.
So, like,
Definitely
okay,
important.
all guards on base need to be immediately trained in see invisible, right?
Yeah.
Which means they have to be immediately. No, you already have too much going.
We need more books. Maximus, roll better.
He's been rolling some of the best
Really
he can
good,
roll.
I know.
You're the one that's not rolling
I
the
know.
books.
I'm rolling crappy. We need more books.
Okay, so that left you with
Crying in a corner.
yes.
That
We're gonna
was 1
say
hour, so
1 hour plus some time for the freak out and the talk to major and the settle back down. We'll call that a half hour.
how are my NCOs doing on the vault?
Well, the vault's going to take 3 weeks to get it
Yikes.
reconstructed to security specs.
Ooh. So we're gonna be here for
They
some
found the
time.
building, but you know, the security ratings on the doors and all that stuff, and it technically really is a vault. It's going to take some time for the construction teams. They have highest priority.
Oh, they're taking care of it.
Oh yeah, and
and
Flora. Flora has still not been found.
Crap. Sticks on a cracker. What has he found so far, if he's found anything? Is she on the base
Flora
still?
Diamond. No,
No. Ooh.
he does not know. He has not found out anything else yet. It's taking... He definitely knows she did not enlist.
Crap.
Because then she'd be in the system.
Yeah.
And it would have been 1 day. She did not enlist, which means either she left, or she left for one of the sanctuaries.
I will continue him on that task. That is very important to me.
Okay. Well, you're going to get 2.5 more hours in the study of what do you choose?
The runes. I'm going to continue on the runes of the ring, because that revelation was huge. And Cook is
Okay.
now nervous.
Well, we're back to the needing 10 hours.
Perfect. So 2.5 into the next.
2.5 into the next 10. We are charging time, charge group, game time. We are looking at starting on December 31st, which is a Friday. But we are not. We're at a stopping point, I think, for the day. You figured out that ruin.
That was just 3.5 hours of me freaking out. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Thank you, Michael. That was awesome.
Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to join us again tomorrow for our Tales of Andrea D&D session. Which, who knows what's going to happen there.
That's going to be fun.
And on Tuesday for Into the Nightmare with Vaughn.
Perfecto. And real quick thing, I need to get better at doing this and actually doing little shout outs to people in chat. During the time while we are RPing, we don't engage in chat usually. We try not to, because we try to keep that RP going. As you know, the whole thing of TTRPGs. Stay in RP. But at the end of it, thank you everyone for joining us in chat and for having a little fun with us. Especially to you, Dustin. Thanks for coming out. Good to see you.
Hey.
Definitely good to see you.
New friends from conventions.
From the Fan Expo. Yeah, I got a mini from him, so which I'm excited to paint. It's a raccoon's body on a centaur thing. It's so cool. But yeah. Thank you again, Michael, for DMing for us. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was great fun.
As always, amazing.
Up to 88 kills now.
Maxie's kills are climbing.
We have a lot more spells now. This guy's excited. We need more books.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that. That was more spells than I thought you guys should be fighting within a week, so we'll see what happens.
We'll definitely see. But until next week.
Yep, till next week. Everybody have a good time, and thank you for being here. Bye.
I hit my mic, I'm sorry.
May have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. Peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and shouts.